give each other the different names?
That was perfect. Like the stream started like, what? Welcome to Popcorn Talk. I tried to peek, but I didn't.
Nope.
Peek.
Peek! I didn't. I went red.
Yeah, red, but anyway, David.
Abbie.
Slabby.
Slabby, that's right.
For some reason.
I don't know what my name is. I'm a confused
Schmeichel.
Schmeichel.
Schmeichel and Schmittens.
Yeah.
Shavid.
I didn't even think that. That's better.
Shavid? What is it?
Schmittens and Schmeichel.
Sounds like a 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
But like not a good.
Yeah.
Like
not a good
one.
one.
Like the
awkward off-brand one.
Yeah, that come on like Nick Jr.'s, like in between Nick Jr. and Nickelodeon, like the okay, we're getting into the teenagers that coming home from school kind of cartoon.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But speaking of getting buzzed, Michael.
Abbie had something about being buzzed.
Oh no, I was gonna say, did you guys see the awkward Buzz Lightyear? His like
handsome Buzz Lightyear.
Handsome Buzz Lightyear.
I saw the memes like Buzz Lightyear would turn off his body cam. That was all
that's
the
one that I saw too.
It's like it looks just about right.
Yeah, so that's for a show, right?
It's a movie, I think.
I thought it was for a show.
That's the old one.
Well,
oh, that's the old one. Oh, we had a viewer. We had someone in the chat.
honestly, it's probably Nightbot.
It looked like a person.
Nightbot.
Looked like a person.
That's the old one.
But Michael, you were talking about buzzed.
No, she was.
No, I know.
No, because you said speaking of getting buzzed.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because he was trying to remind me to do that.
Because she said it.
Because
I thought you were going to talk about.
Oh, getting crunk last night?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, my job, my second job, I do TV.
Nightbot.
Like, what?
It was Nightbot I was watching.
Oh. Yeah, what the hell is it talking about? Oh, yeah.
Getting buzzed.
We do like a cooking show, a digital one where it's basically Zoom. Like the cook will teach all the people, and they'll send everyone a kit, and they make it that way. What they did, there's one they do for cocktails. So it was a test of a new kit they did, and they sent the the live production people each a kit, and we were there, and I got 3 cocktails that were super strong, 2 old fashions and a martini, and they were really strong, and I got drunk.
Was it just for well, why 2 old fashions?
Well, one was a Dutch anise, and the other one was like a apple brandy old fashioned.
Just 2 different kinds. I
yeah.
don't know. Come on, do like an old fashioned, a martini, and like margarita.
Yeah, that's
or something.
They normally do that. This was was a test run.
They just really wanted to get everyone drunk.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Because it was like a lot of the brandy. And cognac was the other one.
Did it have like instructions and all that too, or
instructions? Close your eyes. Pour liquor into a cup. You've got yourself a Manhattan.
No, everyone had like all the shakers and all the bar stuff, and I just had like my fucking cup,
stirring it with a spoon in the middle
with my Freddy Krueger's chopsticks. No ice.
The rubber ones.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's how they judge who they're gonna promote. This Michael guy, this Schmeichel guy.
That was on Zoom, right? Like everybody was drinking at the same time.
Yep, it was on Zoom. Yeah.
That's funny.
And the plan was to stream last night, but I passed out. I did order a lot of food from Project Pollo.
Because I was just I have drunk by drunk play.
I was waiting for the drunk play-by-plays.
All right, guys, I'm drunk. That's it.
Yeah, it was
nothing else.
I put on Pawn Stars and fell asleep.
Yeah, that was it. It was like Pawn Stars is awesome. Watched it for 3 hours. Yeah. That's all we heard.
And then I woke up like 2 hours later and couldn't go back to sleep, so I just had a Ninja Turtles marathon.
Ugh.
It was awesome, the first 2 movies. Because, the first movie I ever saw as a kid in a theater was Ninja Turtles in 1990. And I loved it as a kid, but when I got older, I rewatched it. I was like, this fucking sucks. So I was like, I'll just put this on to go to sleep. And I watched it last night, and it was awesome as shit.
So you gotta be drunk.
Their use of shadows. No, I actually paid attention to the movie, and their use of shadows is so great.
He didn't say he wasn't drunk.
Cut to a scene of Michael. He's like just looking at the wall. He's not even watching TV.
It's
just a movie poster.
It was like that mildly
like Turtles in
drunk.
Time too. Like not even one of the first 2.
No, I didn't watch the third one. That one does not get spoken of. But the use of shadows in the cinematography is so good. The costumes were way better than I thought, and they straight up fucking murder the Shredder at the end. They throw him off a building, and he falls into like a dump truck, and they fucking turn it on to kill him. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
What the fuck? And there's a scene where Casey Jones, he's he's super like bro misogynistic. Like he literally calls her Broadzilla at one
90s.
point.
Oh my gosh.
And they're in. It's like
80s
that.
going into the 90s.
Yeah, they're like in their little hideout, like hiding from the Foot Clan or whatever, and then they're like having that bitter like, oh, I like you but I don't like you type thing, and he goes to rub her shoulders, and she doesn't like it. Then she finally accepts it, and it's like this very intimate, oh, they're gonna bang moment. Then the turtles come in, and it's like, need some turtle wax. I'm like, is this a lube joke?
Ew, yes it
that a
was.
It was so weird.
Everything about that scene is creepy. She doesn't want it, and then eventually she does. Okay.
Yeah, and then the turtles like need some turtle wax, and
Oh
it's
my
like, oh my
God.
god.
We know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
oh
it
my
was
gosh. It's horrible.
a lot of things never really
You didn't get it the
jumped out
first
at
time.
me. Yeah. And there's like a lot of really funny moments, and like the theme song sucks shit. By the way, the Turtles theme is the
Fuck
worst.
shit.
It's like the cheesy '80s music done on like a Yamaha DX7, and it's horrible. And then the second movie is trash. Though again starts out with some great misogyny. Like the main character is like this guy named Kino, is a pizza delivery guy. And he's going to deliver the pizzas, and there's a group of girls like, which one of you ladies wants a ride tonight on his little delivery bike? And he's like, in your dreams, dweeb. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm dreaming about someone thinner, and drives
Oh
off.
my
And I was like, oh,
God.
sick burn.
Holy shit.
And the girls were like normal, and it was like, damn, that's cold.
Yeah, well,
That's the only thing that really stood out in
What
that movie.
classifies a marathon?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if 2 movies is a marathon.
Well, there's only 2 movies. There's no third movie. What do you
So
talking
then
about?
you just watched a back. I think that's back to back.
Ooh.
Marathon, I think, is like.
I think marathon is the spirit in which you do it. Like if you get snacks and you are prepared for the long haul, that can count as a
if
marathon.
you go into it like a work shift.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like a sporting event. You've stretched. As in you
Yeah.
stretched out your PJ pants and
Yeah.
put them on.
I was stretched out on my bed trying to sleep, but I couldn't.
I think with
I think
movies,
that's
it's like.
called passed out drunk from 2 Manhattans.
I think actually either way, I think it's more like 3 or more would be a marathon, movie or TV
Well,
show.
there was only 2. There's not a third one.
So then you didn't do a marathon.
Well, the 2
Did
new
you have
ones are good.
snacks?
No, I was in my
Were
bed.
you mentally prepared?
Oh, he
That is
totally
the
was
perfect
not a
place.
marathon then.
That's
I was
the
totally
perfect place
trying to
for
fall
snacks.
asleep, but I couldn't fall asleep, so I just watched Ninja Turtles. It was
Okay,
a
that would be
microtherapeut.
maybe called a binge, or
That's-
a back to back.
Which one's more, binge or marathon?
I think marathon.
I think a binge is like a
Yeah.
series, but a marathon is like watching all
Yeah.
9 Star Wars movies,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
which no one's ever going to do.
'Cause,
Because
like,
now there's like
3
Not
11.
true. Not true. Not all in one day, but I did spend an entire weekend to watch every single Star Wars movie before, what was it? Something Rogue came out. I can't remember.
Rogue One.
Rogue One. Because I wanted to be up to date.
Was
so
it
I
someone
did
you were
marathon
dating make you do it, or did you do it on your own?
That. We agreed to do it
Okay.
together. We wanted to. It was a mutual decision.
Is this going on?
Blink if you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
If
Or
I'm
if
telling
you're
the
lying.
truth. No, it was fun actually, and episode 4 will always be my favorite, no matter what. I don't care.
The Force Awakens is probably my favorite.
Something, popcorn box.
No, I agree with. I agree with the
Yeah,
binge
yeah.
and marathon because I think if you watch a show that's 20 minutes, you do 3 or more. Like that's not. I wouldn't say like 4 episodes of 20 minutes is a marathon.
No,
That
would be a
that's
little bit of a
barely
binge. Barely, yeah. It's a little bit of a binge.
It's like a super lowercase binge.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think unless for 20-minute episodes, probably like 2 hours worth or more.
Although here. What if you never watch TV and then you sit down and watch 4 episodes, but you're really only planning on watching 1? Is that now a binge? Because it's not. In
Yeah,
your...
because it's uncontrolled.
Oh, okay. So it has to be uncontrolled to be a binge.
Yeah, or if you have like responsibilities to do.
Oh,
and, like,
that's the best.
Just
though.
one more. Just one more.
All right. Did you have that feeling? Oh, hi, chat.
It's Waka Slasher.
Oh.
Subscript binge.
All right. Fuck you, chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Specifically.
You piece of shit.
I can't even see because Schmittens is in the way.
Mine's not
Okay.
refreshed.
I think that changes the game. So it's like the mindset of not being able to leave makes it a binge.
I think a binge is watching an entire season in one sitting.
Because
then
what if you have no responsibilities?
What if you planned it though? So maybe the difference between a binge and a marathon is the planning.
Yes,
'Cause that'd be
that's what the
marathon. Yeah, I can
mindset.
see
Yeah,
that.
getting into the that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Getting into the mindset of a marathon, you're ready for it.
'Cause, like,
I
when
don't
I watch-
consider it a binge
prepared.
unless you finish.
you need
It's
turtle
not
wax
going
for
there.
that.
Yeah.
I think you need turtle wax for that.
Yeah.
Because like when I went, so is it kind of like, can a binge be a marathon, but a marathon can't be a binge or something like that?
Marathon is films. I would say binge is.
Well, that's what we were saying too.
season
But like,
episodic.
That's
Which is now,
interesting.
but now do you binge the Star Wars movies instead of marathon them because they are episodic?
No, I
so
still
maybe
think
it's the thing. A marathon can't be a binge, but a binge can be a marathon.
Maybe.
Like you retroactively have a marathon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're.
Math.
I think we're upsetting the time-space continuum with this discussion.
Yeah, like here comes the like threads of time just ripping apart behind camera.
Reality is weaving apart.
Well, because like when I watched Midnight Mass, I went in there like, all right, I'm gonna finish this series. So like I planned it so it's a marathon,
But it's also a binge.
but it's also a binge because I watched and finished a series.
yeah.
It took me 3 days to finish that one, just because I watched it at night
Technically, it took
during
me,
the week.
Technically, it took me 2 days because I watched 1 episode and then a week later I watched 6 episodes.
You know what's weird? Like working from home, I never thought to put on my TV and put stuff on until David said that he did that. Now I do that.
I just listened to it, like
never-
listen to most of it in the background.
I just put on like instructional videos for gear. That's what I do.
Of course you do.
Well, now I'm gonna be the most learned ATM
Learned,
user ever
That's true.
and Stream Deck user.
Yeah, because I watched Bly Manor in 3 days, I think. Like 2 or 3 episodes a day.
I watched this new show called Chicago Party Ant. It's actually really fucking funny. It's like
Chicago Party Ant?
it's the worst name ever, but it's animated and it's about this woman who's like 40, live 45, something, live 50 maybe. I don't know how old she is, but she lives in Chicago and she just still parties and acts like a kid
Oh, I thought you
and
meant
has
the
no
bug.
responsibilities. That's literally the name of it, Chicago Party Ant.
Yeah, I thought it was a bug, like a little.
No,
An
no,
ant.
At
like,
parties.
like the woman
Well,
who
when you
was
said animated, I was
your
like, oh, it's
mother's
definitely-
sister. Aunt.
Yeah, the aunt.
Aunt.
Yeah.
Aunt.
Ronnie. Oh, aunt. Yeah. That's exactly what my brain was doing too.
What the? Why would there be a Chicago Party Ant?
It's
like
an
the
animated-
bug.
Animated,
It's
that's-
an
yeah.
animated, whimsical
They've
story.
literally
Anything
made 2
could
movies
happen.
about ants.
It's
Yeah, but
true.
why would Chicago Party
Ant
Ant? Are
games.
there is Chicago known for its bugs? Its
No,
ants?
but that's why he's a party ant, because he's like bringing the party to Chicago.
That actually might be a better show than
Release
what I
the
was
Michael
actually.
cut.
Well, this would be the David cut.
Like
Yeah.
he goes in the sewers and they, like
Ooh, I like it.
Feifel Goes West, or like the anything Feifel,
Feifel.
An American Tale.
So it would be like a
Is
Bug's
that
Life
was that a?
Yeah, but party.
party.
You haven't seen American Tale?
Feifel Goes
Have you-
West. Yeah,
Feifel
you
Goes
definitely
West?
watched it in school. They made you watch.
Was
that.
it a
They didn't.
mouse?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
mouse.
Feifel the Mouse.
Okay, that is
They're
sounding
from,
familiar.
They're from Russia.
I just really don't remember this. What is it?
Is
This
that
insect goes out. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Why no? David's gone.
I might have been muted the entire time. Yeah, no. Feifel Goes West. Like they're going west, obviously from New York. But he's like,
Was there a book also?
Yeah, I think there
Books?
was.
I
It
think,
sounds
like, the
there
picture
was.
Was
book.
he okay? Was the picture book? He had a little
Hat.
no,
hold
he
up.
had a little like
Oh, I was not
sheet.
being cool.
a little sheet, and he was like flying through town. No, okay, never mind.
What?
Don't know that one.
All right, I don't know.
So Feifel Goes West. Like, well, they're on the train, and then like they have their own train cars that are attached to the bottom of the train. But it's like
That's
little
really
little
cute.
animal, little mice,
Oh my gosh, that's really cute. I have to look this
If you
up.
give a mouse
'cause
a cookie,
and they got
I don't remember.
you got
that
the
really.
dog that's Wyatt Earp, and you got the cat that thinks he's a dog.
you know what? I'm confusing that with
No.
another movie.
Yeah, no.
Well, this is the second one.
Oh, what was the first? The
Oh,
first
you're
one was
thinking
like
about
shittily
Stuart, or one of the millions of other mouses. No.
An American Tale is the first one.
No, I
Oh.
don't remember seeing that at all.
It's that.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
I
thinking
do
of.
remember that
That's
one.
what I'm
This is
thinking
Okay,
of,
that's
yeah.
the one I
Feifel Goes
remember, yeah.
West is the second one.
Oh yeah, I never saw Feifel Goes West.
I've seen it way too many times because it's the.
Because you
no,
keep
it's
it on.
heavy. It's
What?
a chula do this. You haven't heard me say that?
No.
I say it to Lauren all the time, but there's a spider in it named Chula, and he's like the bad guy's henchman, like the hitman basically. And so he's trying to get Feifel off the train,
Mm.
and like the cat's the main bad guy because he's going after mice. And so he like sends
Clever.
Chula to do his bidding, and so like Chula's run around and like try to get this to seal up the water so the town gets all dried out. As he do, he's like Chula do this,
I wonder. If,
Chula do that.
I wonder if this is why people don't like cats because they always made them the villains in these movies.
That could be the case.
kill
Or
mice?
maybe, people don't like cats, and so they made them the villains.
Could be. and to corrupt people like David into liking dogs instead of cats.
I
Very
like cats.
lucky.
I like all animals. Most animals. Like 85% of animals.
What's the other?
Don't know.
Oh.
Because I was trying to think of ones that I don't like.
I don't
Possums.
really like ferrets.
You don't like possums.
No, I don't mind possums. Their hands are ugly in a cute way.
So you just want like
Do we
No
need to go over
possum
this
haters.
you just want
again?
possums to wear like mittens?
Yes.
Do not have
Yes, I would
hands.
love that actually. And ferrets
they'll
are
just
cute. Did you
stumps.
know ferrets can catch human colds? And the only way to nurse them back to health is to
Ferrets are
give them love and
disgusting.
attention.
And there's always a weirdo who has. There's always. You never hang out with someone who owns reptiles and ferrets. They're always
Okay,
fucking
I
weird.
almost wanted to own a ferret, but then I found out if you neuter them, they'll most likely die. But if you don't neuter them, they have that weird smell.
Yeah, they're
So
like
that's why I
pretty
didn't.
stinky.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get one. But I would have been the weird ferret person, so thank you.
Yep, ferret people and reptile people. Anyone who owns a snake, stay away from that person.
We had a
for
corn
sure.
snake growing up.
Yeah, definitely weird.
All right, we gotta
And
go. And lizards. I had tarantulas. Is that weird? That's probably.
That's pretty weird.
Well, also had frogs, like toads.
I feel like any pet that you
Toads are
can't
cute.
pick up.
You
and
can pick up
love.
a toad.
You can pick up a corn
and
snake?
It's
And
a-
I had turtles.
I had turtles too.
Corn
And
snakes aren't poisonous or anything, so.
I didn't have any animals. We used to
They're
catch
just probably,
frogs.
like that big,
what color are they?
brown and tan.
I don't know why. For some reason, my default color for snakes is the yellow, like ball pythons or whatever they're called. I don't know why in my head every snake when I think of a snake
Yeah,
it's
not
yellow.
like bright green.
Whenever I think about
No,
corn
it's
snakes,
the weird yellow ones.
I know that they have two wangers.
What kind of snakes have two
Corn
wings?
snakes.
Oh. Just
But
trying.
yeah, we had one. His name was Corny.
Original.
That was his name.
corny. It's original.
How long did it
yeah.
live? Like a year?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? It just died one day?
No, that's milk
Probably
snakes
through-
that have two peepees.
Huh?
Milk snakes have two peepees.
Mm. Corn and milk snake, I think, is the
Would
same
you call
snake.
them udders?
I think a corn
Udders?
snake and a milk snake are the same thing.
'Cause it's
Oh,
milk
because milk snake. Yeah, I guess in that instance you would.
with two wangers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure corn and milk snakes are the same thing.
Oh.
Don't
Do
know.
we-
I was super young, so I don't remember how long we had it. I don't remember if it died or what.
I had a lizard that committed suicide.
What?
Go
How?
on.
I swear to
Why?
God, okay, I may have not fed it. This is when I was.
Oh,
this
so
is,
it's trying to escape.
this is when I was 18.
So you
and-
were one of the weird people too.
No, I just wanted a pet, and I couldn't. It
And
was
you
the
had
only
a
pet I could
reptile, so
get.
that makes you a weird
Yeah.
person.
It was the only
by
thing I
default,
could
from what you
afford.
said.
It was the only thing I could afford. This was when I was
You
18. I was living with my friend's grandma, and I
So
really wanted a
weirdness is
pet.
based on a pay scale.
Yeah, this was a pay scale pet. I couldn't obviously get a cat. I couldn't get anything. So a lizard is something you could take home, and you have like a terrarium and shit. And it was one of those basilisks, so it runs really fast. And it was the
And
container
it turns
was
you to stone if you
way
look right at it.
way too small for it. So it was constantly. I didn't have any money to feed it, so I had to find bugs and feed it to it. Then one day I came home and its neck was broke, and I was like, "Oh, it's dead."
Oh, it'd be-
and you
We-
see
we-
You see Ronnie go into your room.
Oh, this is me and Ronnie. We were already on our own by this time.
Oh.
Remember, I said I was living with my friend's grandma.
I gotta turn off this timer because that poll's still going from the last
Oh
one.
yeah, who wore it best?
Yeah.
That's funny. I still say me, but whatever.
I don't think we ever got a clear winner.
It was me.
It was between Schmeichel and the set
Schmitten.
itself.
Um,
No, the set got a vote. Remember?
I saw a bunch of people with the Bucky's outfit on for Halloween.
I didn't.
Where? Here?
Just photos people posting online. I saw a whole bunch of
yeah.
Bucky's.
Oh.
It's because we're all last minute thinkers.
I'm trying to think because I wore the costume. Oh yeah, we wore it out later that. What's the day?
Halloween?
I guess the day before Halloween. No, actually after the podcast on Saturday.
Which was the day before Halloween?
Yeah, I was just thinking of when I couldn't remember when I wore it again, but I wore Jack Burton again.
Oh.
But it's funny, we were meeting with friends and they're all vampires, and Lauren dressed as Elvira, so she was wearing all black, and like me just in this like blue like Canadian tuxedo with a mullet. And we had these there's a group of raccoons. They were in onesies and painted their eyes like
That's
the mask.
cute.
And they're like, oh look, it's a bunch of goths and a mullet dude. Like, that's our band now. The mullet dude and his goths, or vampires and the mullet, or something like.
Yeah.
So Jack Burton is really
Mullet
the
and
vampire
fangs.
overlord.
Ooh, yeah.
He's eternal.
Jack Burton is eternal. But yeah, so I was like, well, okay, I guess that's fine.
Back to the weird concept. It is kind of interesting that you find that to be true, like weirdness based on income, because it's like really, really poor, you're probably kind of weird. Really, really rich, you're also kind of weird.
In a weird, rich way, yeah.
Yeah.
In a weird,
It's like a bell curve of normality.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you know all those rich people are onto like BDSM and all kinds of weird shit like
like
that?
hunting humans and shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
They're into milk snakes, cord snakes.
Oh my gosh, I was talking about conspiracy theories on the way over here, and this one works because it's relevant.
All right, let's hear
Apparently,
like
the
just
JF
talking.
no the
Just
J
talking
like the
yourself, like,
JFK files were supposed to be released, I think, today, and then they were like, nah, we're not gonna release them after all.
it. Did you know the QAnon people think JFK Jr. is going to run with Trump on the next election?
Oh my god.
You know the guy who died in the 90s in a plane
In
crash?
99, yeah.
Listen, in that world, you can go back in time. You're a time hopper,
Oh,
so it's very plausible this could
did
happen.
anyone watch the show I recommended, Inside Job?
What show? No, I didn't.
I actually haven't watched anything at all.
It's a
this week.
conspiracy show of all the shit we love, but it's animated and it's fucking hilarious. Like it's like little reptilians are in it, aliens. It's got all the conspiracies, but it's fun and it's like, I think David would really like it. I don't know if David would, if your name's not Davey. I just called you Davey. If Slappy would like it.
Slappy loves conspiracies. That's what
But
I'm talking about.
I know
right
you don't
currently in
like-
this moment.
You don't like
That's how
Rick
this
and Morty,
conversation came up.
I don't like Rick and Morty.
but it's
that's
got
true.
that vibe, a Rick and Morty vibe to it.
I mostly hate Rick and Morty because I hate his fucking voice,
Oh,
and I just don't think the comedy is that great. But it's mostly the voice, mixed with bad comedy.
Is
so
it
you might
just-
like it.
Is it more adult animated or like children animated?
It's
I
adults.
don't like adult.
like,
Well, I don't
it's
like
like
adult animated
for
shows.
children,
Oh.
introducing them to the world of conspiracies.
It's not like
Well, I mean, like
fucking or anything like that. It's not a lot of like.
no, it's
It's
like
not raunchy.
Family Guy. I don't like.
No, it's not like that.
BoJack Horseman. I couldn't really get into.
No.
Couldn't either. No.
No, it's more like
So
Rick and Morty, like I'll watch, but it's like I'm indifferent about it. Like, so that's why I don't like. That's what I mean by adult comedy. Like
Adult
comedy
humor.
That's adult humor and like just
uh,
not even adult humor. Well, yeah, adult humor, but like shows targeting adults. that
yeah,
are
yeah. It's
animated.
animated, but it's absolutely
it's
for
just
adults.
targeting people who are into conspiracies. That's what it's
Alright.
targeting.
So,
So older. It's still
Yeah.
like sounds like adult, but like
I was into
asking like if it's
conspiracies
like
at a young age. I really was. I've always been a little weird on that way. But you were talking about what? Because I interrupted.
well,
you.
if they can make it like kid friendly, I guess, where it all just happens in the same space, but not necessarily about conspiracy theory.
I'm just still picturing. I actually think it would be funnier to make it for adults, but make it seem like it's for children, but it's like,
That's
Oh.
called like Steven Universe, I think. Isn't that show like that?
oh, that's what I was trying to. There's actually
know what that
another
is.
show. There's another show where it's like for adults, but it's in the tone of children's stuff, so it's just silly. But
Where's a lot where like adults watch like, I guess teenage cartoons. Like I've seen a lot of people like rave about like Steven Universe.
No.
Like
oh
that
no,
sort of
I'm
stuff.
talking about literally. It's like for adults, but it's.
Is it the Owl Show? That Owl Show?
I don't remember. I just
Beyond the
remember one
Garden
of
Wall?
one of the bits was like trying to teach about the virtue of patience by getting people on the street to like say some sentence about patience, but he kept like making them restart, so to keep doing it over and over again. He's acting like he's having camera problems. So the point is to see how fast they lose patience, even though they're supposed to be talking about patience. It's just a bit. It was a bit. It was funny. I can't remember what it's called. It's probably some obscure show from like the early 2000s.
It's just Eric Andre show.
I didn't even watch kid shows when I was a kid, so
Apparently, you're out
Unless-
here snapping lizard necks.
unless it was Ninja
he
Turtles.
came back and found his neck snapped.
was
Okay.
That sounds like a mafia hit. He fell down the stairs.
I've really been watching The Sopranos lately.
I'm so glad.
With your
and-
lobster hands eating chips. That's how I imagine you like.
I think you're thinking like the lobster hands, the clamps from Futurama. I
think it
think
is.
that's what it was.
I think
Does he have
lobster
a-
and
does-
mobster kind of go together.
Oh yeah.
Well, they have the mobster bots, and
I
one of
do
them is
so
the
much for
clamper,
you.
Because I do the clamps.
Yeah,
the
that's
clamps.
just imagine Abby going like this and like eating her snacks.
Well, I guess when you do this, like it's almost.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna hit
Come
you.
on.
I'm gonna kill you.
What I'm actually
Gabagool over here.
what I'm most impressed about from The Sopranos is how well they do their product placement. Like Carmela, whoever the actress is, I can't remember her name. She is a pro at that.
Eddie Falco.
The
Eddie-
Carmela?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Falco.
Edie Falco.
Yeah.
Edie. Oh, but her name is Eddie. She's so good at. There was
Spelled
one
without
scene.
one E.
There was one scene where like the camera starts here. Oh, here. I'm trying to make it to where they can see it. Starts like here, and then it kind of like moves, and she's unloading groceries. So the first thing she takes out, she has it facing the camera and puts it down, and then as it's moving, she's also moving it with it. And I was just like, it looks so natural, but I was like, that is pro product placement. That's why
They
she
do,
got.
They do a lot in that one. 'Cause
They do Diet Coke.
But
left
it's
and
all
right.
like super subtle.
Oh, it's
like, they
so
don't
subtle.
Call it out. But
They
like
yeah.
eventually when AJ gets his
Wait.
car, it's not a spoiler or anything. He when he turns 16, he gets a car.
All right, well, I'm not there yet. But he has started to go through puberty. It's weird.
Because you're still, I'm assuming, season 1.
No, I don't remember. I'm at the. This is what's happening. That Richie guy comes back from jail, and he's.
Oh, that's season 2.
Okay, I'm in there then. Yeah.
I used that as my shaker last night and didn't clean that all the way. So.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like urine. It looks like urine in here. I wish there was a way we could show
Who
it.
the hell?
Because you've got
That is
something.
neon.
This is green. If your pee looks like this,
Yeah.
you
Well,
got problems.
it was against the wood, so it looked a little bit yellow.
Mine was
no.
against the
Like
white.
it
so
looks
that
like you're
is-
dehydrated for sure.
If you're dehydrated, your pee is more brownish.
I know, and it looks a little brownish. A little.
That is straight
but-
up green.
Also, there's blue, so I know it's changing the color from yellow to green.
It's green.
Well, enough P talk.
Yeah.
Actually, P talk because his car is yellow. But yeah, the way they do it, they mention the brand. They're like, "Oh, it's a safe vehicle," and this and this and
Oh, that's
this.
smart.
And it's
Yeah.
like it fits in. And
Yeah.
It's kind of like
What are you
super
talking about? It's a Ford. It's the best on the road. Never any, whatever.
oh, they talk
Good
about
gas
all that, talking
mileage.
about- they do that for like Mercedes later.
Yeah.
They talk all like the cars. They do it super subtle. They have a Cadillac the entire series, and one of them does.
Yeah, they also have. That's the most racist show. I don't know how it aired.
It aired in '99.
It's so
That's
bad.
when like Oz and all those shows were out, where they have that like urban music on all their shows. It's like ding 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 ding.
Mhm.
It's very like
No,
cliche.
this is like 90. I think it premiered in '99. But it's crazy because it actually 9/11 happens.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
you
happens
said
in
that.
between seasons.
Yeah, so it's
And so
like
they write it in subtly.
yeah, I think you mentioned that last time.
Last time we talked about Sopranos.
Yeah, which seems to be every
Probably.
single time now. It's just getting good, man. The drama,
No, just you wait.
the drama.
I need more shows to watch. I already watched them all.
Sopranos.
I'm not watching Sopranos.
Join us.
I don't like shows about rich people or like a subsect of a culture. I'm not into that.
A subsect of a culture.
Like a
Like
culture,
mafia.
like mafia, Italians, Jewish people, like all this
but
stuff.
you
Because
say that.
I don't have any sort of
But you say that. But
connection.
once you see how juicy it gets, you might change your mind.
I understand it's well written. I did like the movie, but I just don't care. I want shows about poor people. That's what I want. I want stuff
Okay,
I
so
can
that's why
relate
you
to.
like
Very
Pawn
greasy Italians.
Stars.
They are rich. Even Ronnie's saying to watch it. They are rich though. Well,
Sort of,
rich,
if you can.
but not.
Yeah, it's like
But also they are.
you
They
don't
just
really
use the-
own it.
But you gotta understand what my like viewpoint on rich is.
that's what I'm saying,
It's
like,
not
they-
like millionaire
yeah.
mansion. It's people who have a house, a car, and a mom and
Yeah.
dad.
Well, like, it's like they have money, but they don't go out spending it all. Like not that kind
they
of.
have
rich.
money, but they can't. Yeah, it's hot. And yes, you're right.
They-
Greasy and juicy. But at the same time, like if I had a really greasy cheeseburger, I would say it's a juicy cheeseburger.
I would call it delicious, like greasy pizza. That's the only way to go. That's why vegan pizza sucks. It's not
It's
greasy.
not greasy.
Yeah.
I remember in high school, all the girls would like pat down their pizza
Oh.
with napkins.
Losers. David did that, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was like,
I
oh.
remember girls do, or I remember people.
I was
doing
gonna say
them.
we can't be friends anymore if you pat down your pizza.
No. And then you just see. I'm just imagining
You
like
No, I
like-
just eat it with a fork and knife.
I do sometimes do.
Also, eat candy
It's
bars like
like-
that.
on your face, like get out of my house.
Get out. You're fired.
And let me explain why. Let me
You
explain
just like
why.
dead stop from a laugh. Like
Let
what
me
did you just say? Like I
explain
insulted you.
When you reheat it in the microwave, because you're lazy like me, the bottom, it's like a hot pocket scenario. It's
You
too
reheat
fucking
pizza?
hot.
I eat it cold.
I eat it cold too.
I think that's like the best pizza.
I do both,
I
but
do love cold pizza.
just throw it in the oven, or I have another
Time.
solution.
I
Air
need
fryer.
it now.
Air fryer.
One that takes just as same amount of time as a microwave. You put the pizza in a pan with water around it, or water
Yeah,
on top,
I've
and then put
learned-
the lid on it, and so it steams the top but not the bottom.
Or send an email to
In a
Superman
pan.
and he'll come and laser eye it for you.
Yeah, like put it in a pan, then put a lid on the pan with water in the pan. so it
What do you
steams
mean
up.
by pan? You're talking about in the microwave.
No,
Oh, okay.
On the
I was
oven.
say, like a
Or
baking
stovetop,
dish,
sorry.
or
You
like
definitely
a
said
like
put
a.
it in the oven,
no, so
microwave.
it'll be as fast as the microwave.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Let me
take a
make sure I
pan,
understand.
Put on the
Oh,
oven.
like a frying pan.
Yeah,
Does it matter if it has the Teflon on top?
because so when you heat it, it'll grill essentially the bottom,
That's so
and when you put
smart.
the water in, it'll steam up top, and so the cheese will get all steamy.
So you
That's how
put
you
the
juice it.
water
Do
in the
cheese.
pan,
Yeah, just same way you steam cheese.
Yeah.
You've never done like a burger. You'll put a top on top of it. I just use
Well,
something flat because I don't
But
have
I'm
one.
just
Yeah,
like
either
I'm
way,
trying to
just something to
imagine if you
lock in
put
the
the
steam.
water on the pan and then you put the pizza on the water, it's gonna get soggy.
No, it's gonna
No,
heat it up.
No,
it's
so
gonna
what
make
you do,
it steam.
You get it hot, and then the pan's already hot, so you put water and it steams up the water, and then you
Oh.
put the lid on so the steam's up top.
Yeah, see, I just put the pizza in the microwave and put a cup of water in the microwave so it doesn't get hard.
But then you get a greasy bottom.
I love the.
This
The
is
goal
just,
is to get a greasy bottom
this
anyway.
is texture.
This is pizza talk, by the way.
I do.
Not
Yes, it
popcorn.
We were
really
talking about
is.
Ninja Turtles. Now we're on
Okay.
to pizza.
And
How
I
did
was
we not make the
waiting.
connection?
I was waiting to find a good moment, but we started talking about turtle wax, and it got strange.
Yeah, you steam it so the cheese gets
Hmm,
all the moisture in the
gooey.
bottom. Because
Stays
it's on the hot
crispy.
pan, it stays crispy. And then you fold it.
Oh,
Of course.
You gotta fold pizza. I mean, any fucking asshole who doesn't fold pizza deserves to die, in my opinion. They should be drawn and quartered.
You should fold the pizza the way you fold a lizard's neck.
One-handed.
I know deep dish is like popular here and not like big floppy pizza is popular here. What is your preferred pizza?
Big floppy.
Big
New
floppy,
York
right?
style,
Yeah.
I don't like deep dish.
I don't
period,
either. I
but
think it
maybe
sucks.
maybe I've never had good deep dish.
Via 313 is really good.
Oh, I
Chicago-
forgot
or
about them.
Detroit-
Yeah.
They have Detroit style.
Right up the road, Conan's. I call it
Oh
Conan's.
yeah, they do have deep
haven't
dish
had
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
I forgot. I only ever had it once, and it was like at the very end of the night, so it wasn't like the best of the best.
It's
you
like
know?
a literal pie, and it's
Ew.
like all crust.
Well, and there's the Chicago style, which is like tomato sauce on
Yeah.
a pizza. I want to try it, but I don't think anywhere around here really does it well.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, Ronnie's saying deep dish and Detroit style. I like Detroit style if it's good bread. Like Via 313 is really good bread.
Mm-hmm,
Oh.
that's
So
true.
it's like a good
Ronnie's
mixture.
also disowned for life. Deep dish pizza. Get the
Although-
fuck out of here with that. There's a camera.
Although it's interesting, when I first had Via 313, I didn't really love it. But recently, I've had it from a different location, and it was way better.
I've never
I don't
had
know
it.
if I've changed or
I don't know if they have
they've
vegan, though.
changed.
They do.
They do, yeah, I think they do.
I think the best of
I
vegan
haven't been
pizza
there in a
here
while.
is the Parlor. If you ever been to the Parlor, it's like a fucking shitty
Parlor?
dive bar on like Lamar, and they
yeah.
have the best fucking pizza.
That's for sure gonna be the best.
And they have the best jukebox.
If you
'cause
don't
it's all
worry
death metal.
going into a restaurant, if you don't worry you're walking out with food poisoning, you're not gonna get good food.
Just best vegan pizza. And they make their own toppings. Everything's made in there. They don't use anything from the store, so it's all got its own flavor. And it's
We
so
get
good.
these mushrooms straight from the men's restroom.
Yeah, sort of. No, like making their own vegan quote unquote meats. Like all the sausages they make in house, and then they'll
Oh,
go to the store and buy it. So,
That's cute.
what is your favorite pizza toppings?
Ooh, it used to
Well,
be.
how bizarre are we going?
We can go as bizarre as we want. My favorite by far is a cheeseburger pizza with pickles on it.
That sounds
I
so
do.
gross.
That's so with fries and everything. Oh,
I
man.
do chicken jalapeno, spinach, feta, and artichoke.
No, I don't love chicken on pizza. Period. I especially don't like the idea of pickles on a pizza. Toss has
haven't had
Toss
it.
Toss has a Terry Black's pizza with like literally brisket and pickles
I also love barbecue,
and barbecue
chicken
sauce.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Barbecue chicken,
Barbecue chicken
That's
pizza
like-
is good.
No.
S tier for me.
Yeah, just the regular pepperoni pizza that's greasy is perfect
Yeah, like the,
for me.
the crispy
Yeah, my
edges.
favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite used to be pepperoni and mushrooms because it would like dry out the mushrooms, so
Oh,
they'd
oh,
have that
not
same
mushrooms on
quality.
pizza. I actually don't really like vegetables on pizza.
Says the vegan.
Yeah,
So we'll see. I like pizza that only has like 1 or 2 toppings
Yeah.
or 30.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
Like,
how
there's
I
no in
know what
between.
you're saying.
No,
Same
yeah.
with
There's
me.
no
Well,
in
I guess
between.
maybe because I do love a good supreme, like with everything on it and stuffed crust. 'cause
It's
that's the
got to
only
be
way
a
to
meat
go.
out for me, like all meat.
Oh, like the meat lovers.
That's what they call it at the vegan place, meat
Oh,
out. So
okay.
it's like veg out, meat out.
Oh,
so it's all
that's
like,
cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like either I'll have just pepperoni or 40 different kinds of ingredients on there.
The
I want
most
fucking-
garbage
I want
you
the
can
kitchen
go-
sink on it too.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
like
Yeah, no,
chicken and waffle pizza. Oh my god, one of the best things I've ever had in my life. Possum pizza does it your favorite. They do
What's
all
your
these
favorite
mac and cheese
possum?
pizzas and stuff.
I just don't.
I've actually had
ruin-
pizza in New York, and that is street meat in New York is best of all time.
Did you say street meat?
Yeah, it's just where you buy food off the street,
Oh,
like the vendors.
yeah. I didn't know it's called street meat.
It's just the nickname for it. Like that's what we call the food, or I call the food trucks just street meat. Like that just means like you want to go find a food truck. Like, do you want street meat?
It sounds like some
It sounds
perverted
like
guy
code.
picks
Yeah,
up
it sounds
women.
like,
Sounds
exactly.
gross.
It does. That's what I was gonna
Let's
say.
get some of that young street meat.
No,
It's
but
always a fat guy. Always.
in my junior, senior year of high school, I can't remember which one. I think it was senior year because it was spring break.
Mm-hmm.
Like my class went to I think a Washington D.C. trip or something. I was like, I don't want to go to that. It sounds pretty boring. And my
really
mom was
boring.
going to New York that
Oh,
same week.
wow, way better.
And I'm like, hey mom, like, do you think I can go with you to New York? Yeah, we'll spend an extra day. Like, I'll just spend an extra couple days there. So like,
Aw.
we went to New York City for my spring break. Just like me and my mom, and like hung out. And
Loser.
I was about to say, see, Michael, this is called love.
Yeah. But like all I ate there was like gyros and hot dogs and pizza, and then we went and saw Stomp at the Apollo Theater, which was the coolest thing ever. Except this is like when I reached my peak height, so I was like sitting in the seats like this. It was terrible, but the show was awesome. And then
So basically, how you're sitting now?
no, like less, because it's like an old theater.
Yeah, it's one of those tiny little ones.
But then next door was a place called Pommes Frites, which sells only fries. Just fries and condiments. It's the best fries I've ever had.
That sounds fucking amazing. Best
like-
fries
it's like in
were
the
Boardwalk
cone.
fries, always.
Which
I think
ones?
Boardwalk. Going to Boardwalk, like some
Oh
beach
yeah,
town.
like
Just some random fry shop on the boardwalk. Those are always the best fries because they're way too hot, way too salty, and like.
you like
And you're
take one,
dehydrated?
One you like.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. If
But
you're
like,
not doing
I
that,
need
it's
to
not a good
finish.
fry.
Like, I know that was hot, but I'm on to the next one.
Yeah,
Like I know what I'm getting myself into. That's
Man.
what.
Yeah.
The
That's
Pollo
what this is.
Project Pollo last night, their fries are so fucking good. I don't know
You
what they
were
did
also,
different.
You did
It
something
was also
different.
drunk fries.
You drank a lot.
Yeah.
That's what you did different. Yeah,
Drunk fries are best fries.
for sure.
I also
100%.
got it like 2 days ago also because it's right there. It's like the closest vegan place and they gave me double fries for some reason.
Ooh,
Don't question it.
Yep, I did, and then it was like, oh, these are so good.
someone leave a little note. We like your hair.
Yeah. We were talking about pizzas, right? Yeah. Pizza and fries.
Yeah,
That's the way to go.
French fries and Oreos from Mr. Deeds. I've always wanted to try those Mr. Deeds pizzas. Well, just that one specifically, because the other one is like peanut butter and gumballs or something.
That sounds so fucking gross.
Well, so this is you remember that movie Mr. Deeds?
Yep.
very vaguely.
It's
sneaky.
yeah, very,
Very
sneaky.
sneaky.
Yeah, you won't catch me doing any quotes because I barely remember
Yeah,
it.
I don't expect you to see it.
Yeah,
Or have
I
seen
won't.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody
But
I
there-
think I did.
Steve
It's just a long time
Steve
ago.
Buscemi plays a homeless person, and like in the movie, Adam Sandler owns a pizza shop in like a small town. Eventually, inherits like $40 million or something. But
a
like
very
it's
specific
all about
number.
his character, how he's like a good person no matter how much money he has, because eventually he buys his entire town.
So the bell
Lamborghinis.
curve, he missed the bell curve.
Corvettes.
Corvettes, yeah.
Yes.
Stupid.
But so Steve Buscemi plays a homeless guy, and he always like gets the weirdest pizzas. But like Mr. Deeds gives him the pizzas.
Oh, I see.
And so like the first one that you see him get is like peanut butter and gumballs, and the next one you see him get is French fries and Oreos, and then he's in his Corvette and drives off and crashes into another Corvette.
Yeah.
It was just like a dumb Adam Sandler. I think this is like in the transition of when he's going to like more serious movies. Like, I think this was before Click. I think it was when he kind of
I think it was still on.
transforming into.
I think it was still in his good age, his good era. I think I like all Adam Sandler
Well,
movies.
because it
for
was
me.
a Billy Madison movie.
Yeah. It was right after the one where he has the kid,
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah, it was like that
Yeah,
era.
shortly after that.
Yeah. Ronnie's talking about a pizza, fries shaped as a pizza, like wedge fries as the crust, and then putting the toppings on top, like pizza loaded fries. That's an idea. Why did I make this?
Well, if you if you do fries and put like
Marinara,
meat
cheese.
sauce,
Yeah.
meat sauce, cheese, and whatever else.
I don't know.
I
I'd
would
eat
do.
that.
I
I'd
would
eat
do
the
it.
hell out of
I would dag that.
I would definitely try it, but there's just. Why would I choose potato crust when I could just have yummy bread crust?
Just fries.
Fries are delicious.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
but-
talk carbs. What is S tier carbs?
Peanut
Bread.
fries,
Just-
peanut oil fries,
just
anything with peanut oil.
Any delicious bread.
Peanut oil is good. Well, you don't like it, but duck fat,
Oh, nah, I don't.
super delicious. Actually, what is it? Soybean oil is really good too.
Hydrogenated soybean oil, aka trans fat.
You're wearing your
I-
fart,
I-
your fart earther shirt.
Fat earther, and I'm talking about what's the best carbs.
Oh, definitely best carbs is definitely fries for me.
Yeah, it's fries, hands down.
Yeah.
No questions.
Pizza's up there too. I think they're neck and neck.
Well,
Oh,
I meant
God,
just
I love-
one thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
fries for sure. Potatoes.
Ooh,
Yeah, potatoes. There's so much you can do with it.
that's true, but
But more specifically, fries.
I generally
at the
don't
same
like
time,
bread,
just
so
pasta, any pasta,
don't really eat pasta. But I get why people like it.
like mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Does that
Oh.
count as pasta? I wouldn't count that. That's its own
Yes.
thing.
It is pasta.
That is
I'm going
pasta.
mac and cheese up in S tier.
S plus,
Yeah.
S plus. Mozzarella sticks.
Mac and cheese on a pizza.
Anything breaded.
Is mozzarella sticks more of a dairy or more
It's
of a
more of a
carb?
dairy, but it does give you the added bonus of
But the
carbs.
carbs, it's strictly carbs, so it's not mac and cheese doesn't count.
Okay, well then.
It's like pasta, rice, bread,
Well then, if that's the case,
potatoes.
then
or
if that's the
getting
case,
specific. Like garlic bread, I'd say is
Technically,
is in
I'm
there.
gonna put mozzarella sticks as carnival food because it's deep fried cheese sticks.
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll accept that. If we're talking about just the best carbs, then I mean, you really only have two choices.
Two.
There's also
Basically.
sugar. Anything with sugar is carbs.
I guess you're
technically.
right. And I guess there's also healthy carbs.
I just meant like more specifically like French fries, baked potato,
Yeah,
garlic bread, sourdough bread, different kinds of
ciabatta
pasta.
bread.
I'd say ravioli is a carb, even though it can have cheese
It's-
and meat sauce in there.
Ooh, butternut squash ravioli. That shit's
But
good.
like pizza, that's
Why
a
are
lot.
you ruining a good thing? I've
they-
never understood that.
Because they don't really make a lot of the vegan meat
It's
ones.
true,
So you
yeah.
gotta get what you can get.
Yeah,
but if there
that's
was like
true.
a vegan Chef Boyardee, I'd eat that shit every fucking day.
Boyardee.
Yeah, Chef
Oh, yeah,
Boyardee.
it's cute. I like that. I'm still going.
Schmitty's
I'm
dead.
still going with like nothing beats warm, delicious, high quality bread with melted butter on it. So I would go with like garlic bread.
Yeah, see, I think garlic bread is
You know what I
definitely
mean?
up there.
Yeah. for
Garlic
sure.
bread's-
knots.
Garlic bread, garlic knots are
Ooh.
S tier.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheddar Bay biscuits.
I guess maybe you could do
Ooh,
an
that sounds
S
good.
tier of each.
Each
one.
type?
Yeah.
Like potato S tier, fries.
What are the best fries?
We've already had this
Yeah,
conversation.
this is
Well,
like the first one
did
we
we?
had. Yeah.
I know we had pickles. I wasn't sure if we really went in depth into like, do we like wedge fries, steak fries, checker?
did.
Well, we went to
we
You
did.
said best. 'Cause
we went fast food fries. We
Yeah.
didn't go like types of fries.
The,
I think that
the
goes hand
cut,
in
the fry
hand.
cut.
Yeah. Do we do cuts?
Yeah, I think we did because
Oh.
you don't like waffle fries.
I do like waffle fries. They're my favorite.
But you just don't like Chick-fil-A's waffle fries.
Right, 'cause it's Chick-fil-A.
'cause,
Right.
Yeah. God's chicken.
Yeah.
That's overhyped. That's not that great. The sauce are good, but
I like Chick-fil-A. I always will. And now
It's
they have mac
super-
and cheese.
it's super average to me.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
average.
me. It's still good.
The
If I want chicken, I'm going to Popeyes.
Although I do have to say they must put a lot of sugar in everything because when I do eat Chick-fil-A, I immediately have to have a food coma. Like it's not safe for me to eat it if I'm driving because I get tired very fast.
yeah, Chick-fil-A just has its own taste, but I wouldn't say it's good.
Yeah, it's
KFC
super average.
chicken strips are like my fucking favorite thing.
I haven't had KFC in so long because Raising Cane's exists, and
Oh,
so does Popeyes.
They didn't have that when I was not
Yeah.
vegan, so
Oh, I just recently went to Raising Cane's and I was happy to know they were open till 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's
At
my
that point,
story.
you should just
That's
do
the whole
24
story.
hours.
I agree.
do they
like,
have
who's-
PDQs here? That's another good chicken place
No.
in Florida.
I think
Yeah,
so.
pretty darn quick because they got good fries and chicken strips, and you just bam bam, good go.
Mm.
Nom, 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 nom,
Yeah, I
nom.
think overall for me, Popeyes is number one.
Popeyes biscuits. That's where it's at.
That's a torture device.
No, that's Bojangles.
I mean, they're good.
Your Bojangles has the driest
That too.
biscuits,
Just
but they're
all
they're
fast
yummy.
food
But
biscuits.
yeah, it's true. It's
Oh,
literally.
did we already talk about fucking what's that other? Not Popeyes. What's the other one? Churches, and then what's the one that's Louisiana?
KFC?
Raising Cane's.
No, it's a big chain.
KFC?
Popeyes, is that the one that's Cajun?
That's the Louisiana Fast. Yeah.
Which one has the
Popeyes
fries?
Louisiana Kitchen.
Which one has the fries? That's Cajun fries.
Yeah, they have the seasoned fries at Popeyes.
Is Popeyes the one that's more Cajun based than KFC, where it's like fried
Probably.
chicken based?
Probably.
I feel like there's a third one. I know there's Churches, KFC, Popeyes, and is there another one?
But-
Chat, help us out.
Yeah. Church. I haven't had church in a long time. Modern hardtack.
Man, I have a bad
Yes.
experience from Churches because we ordered Churches one time as a family. Man, that chicken was raw,
Okay, I think it is
bloody.
Popeyes, the fries.
It was bloody raw.
Oh,
Like, it was horrifying.
That's gross because like normal raw chicken doesn't come bloody.
no.
It was like the juices and the bloodiness. It was,
Ugh.
Well, all those places use bottom of the barrel chicken. Tyson uses bottom barrel of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
it's cheap.
yeah, it's cheap. That's why it's cheap.
It's cheap.
Government
Cheap,
subsidies also.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
How did we get from?
How did we get here?
What the
Let's
hell
just-
are we talking about? So I
We
was getting
started
the
with
food.
talking about being buzzed. And
No.
We need. I
zooming.
mean, all we ever resort back to is food. We need to change our stream to food based.
popcorn.
Pop.
You're right. I don't know how it's not attracting the ladies. That street meat. We need that street meat.
Gross.
But that's funny that going back to Michael being buzzed is that we both had work-related
Oh,
drinking on the
yeah.
same night. Like, let's stream. Like, I can't because I'm going drinking at work too. So
I just needed to see. I just needed the world to witness Michael's drunk. 'Cause I had a feeling it's fun and funny.
I unfortunately got dizzy drunk
Oh,
That's why I fell
that's
asleep,
not good,
because I was laying down.
Yeah, never mind.
Like, they also have the non-alcoholic drinks they serve, and I really wanted them because one of the events I was doing, he was explaining how it's made, and it's a lot of coffee-based. And I was like, man, that sounds fucking good. I wish I would have got the fucking goddamn non-alcoholic ones.
Oh, yeah.
Because the taste is where it's at. It's not really the liquor. I like the taste.
you know they don't have decaf at Alamo.
Decaf coffee?
Yeah.
Their coffee used
They
to be
don't want you falling
fucking
asleep in their
S-tier.
movies.
No, their coffee used to be so fucking good, and I don't know what they did. It's like not as good anymore.
Was it pre or post COVID that it got bad?
It was pre-COVID.
Oh.
No, post-COVID. No, it was when they switched over to the new dishware. When they used to have like the dog pans, but they would give you everything in like those metal pans, and then when they switched over to like the plating, the
Yeah,
more
I
fancy
was
style.
not
honestly,
okay
it was
with
probably
that.
when the change in ownership.
Yeah, when they
So they probably switched.
when they
I'm
went less
just imagining. I'm
grindhouse.
imagining
It was, like,
some
early last
guy,
year.
Yeah.
some guy taking over whatever, and they're just like, we gotta change the plates.
They did, and
Yeah.
they
Why? It's so unnecessary.
Saving money.
was it saving
but the
money?
other
That's
one-
usually what it's. That's usually what it comes
They
down
also-
to. Like they're trying to rebrand some sort of stuff. And
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
they
need to
completely
rebrand
rebranded
that.
because they changed the opening, like Welcome to Alamo, from this cool grindhouse thing to like that fucking yuppie bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, showing everyone in the theater having fun. Like, I don't want that shit.
well, that happened a few months ago.
No,
Probably
it's,
6 or 7 months ago.
it was a couple. It
early
was about a
this
year. It was pre-COVID.
Showing
they-
everybody at the movies.
No,
Like
that's I'm
that
talking about
flash
the
thing?
the new sound, the new music, the new theme. I don't know what the hell you call it. Like the new like where they went from the grindhouse theme to like the flickering film sound and the bump bump bump
Oh,
bump.
yeah.
That noise. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. I think I even wrote them that I
Oh.
hated it.
I actually watched. I was looking up how to do something in like After Effects or something, and a person started their intro video with that tune, but it was like bam 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 bam. And I was like, I know that from somewhere, and it was like bugging me, like, where do I know this from? And then we went and saw a movie that night. They're like, this is where it's from.
Actually, the do we have the panels live on our Twitch? Of like
Yeah.
our like the rules panel really reminds me of the Alamo. No talking,
Yeah.
no smoking.
You
No
will get
texting.
kicked out. And so and so will
So
come
every
and
time,
get you. Or,
whenever you showed us the pictures, I was like looking. I was like, bing, bing, nee, nee. I was really imagining reading it in that tone.
Oh, we should make videos or before our streams like that. Like
an Alamo.
yeah, like
style.
it's ripping off their thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's really funny.
if you talk, text, we're gonna send Schmittens to get you or something. I don't know.
Schmittens, go.
Don't stop being dead.
She was so fast asleep earlier. It was really cute.
Yeah, so it's like knocked over the armrest.
But I think they
That's
also changed their fries over when they did the branding change, because their
Well, you got
fries
rid
used to be
of-
way better. Now
Yeah,
they're
they
slightly-
did.
They had a bigger
And
menu
they're-
too.
Yeah,
And their
Buffalo
buffalo,
Cauliflower.
it used to be so much better too. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, guys, I need it to be crispy.
Yeah.
Crispy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, because they used to have just regular like buffalo wings and all that, so they shrunk the menu. I mean, that's it. When it comes
I
down to that,
understand, yeah.
because this also happened during COVID,
yeah.
like during the height of COVID,
Yeah, but
and so you're gonna switch to save money on that sort of stuff too. So
They need a good
Yeah.
vegan pizza. That's all I'm saying. Their
I
vegan
don't know
pizza
why they
sucks.
don't. It's
they don't
in
have much
Austin.
vegan stuff in general.
Yeah, they used to have like an entire like half page.
Mhm.
Now it's like 4 things if you're
Right.
lucky.
If you're lucky. Yeah.
And they also used to have root beer on tap, and it was so
Yeah.
fucking good. Now none of them have it anymore. Come on, Alamo, get it together.
Bing, bing, nee, nee.
Go back to the old theme. I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm a fucking yuppie every time I go in there.
Especially if you go to the South Lamar one, where it's in that new little area. Although the parking in that one,
It's the worst.
actually, yeah, it's not that great.
It's no,
It
you're
just-
right.
It was just, it seems fun when you park in a parking garage. For me, I don't know why. Because
Well,
that usually means
It's
you're
getting
going
out
to
of
do
the parking
something
garage.
Oh,
Oh, that's true. But getting out of the garage is where it sucks. Because there's always the lines and
fun. Oh, there's
people.
never a line for me.
Every time I gotta sit there for like 5 minutes because there's cars.
heaven
and,
forbid.
yeah. Pieces of shit. Get out of the parking garage. I need to leave.
You just see Michael snapping necks in the line. He's just so mad.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. But the cars are stuck there because he killed the driver.
Yeah.
That's
As an
Michael
A to
just
B
With my
driver.
psychic powers.
as an A to B driver. Oh, we have so many inside jokes that no one will ever know.
No, I think Slaughter's the best just because it's a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a big one, so, I mean, it could be full, but it's not, like, parking structure full.
Yeah, if it wasn't so far from me.
Yeah, but it's also by itself, too, so it's not fighting with shops to
That's true.
get parking. Welcome to the Niche Austin podcast.
Yeah, right. You won't understand anything.
No.
What do we normally talk about? Oh, yeah, movies and TV shows. What's
Yeah.
everyone watching?
I
I
think it's
literally
more
have not
fun.
watched a single thing this
I
week.
think it's more fun when we start talking about life.
No.
And fries and pizza.
Yeah.
I don't live in an interesting life, so I really rely on the fry talk.
We can go into dessert talk. We haven't talked about desserts.
I don't have a
we?
big sweet tooth,
Mm.
but I do love those Entman donuts. You know, they're
Yeah,
the chocolate glazed
No, because I'm not a
ones.
90-year-old woman.
Oh, I
They're
love 'em. The
delicious,
double
especially
chocolate
when you
People
dip
still
'em in
buy
milk.
Entmans?
Let me tell you why they in my opinion they're not S tier, but they're pretty close.
You can't be an
Since
S-tier
it's-
donut unless you're made that morning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly the point. That's why they're not.
Oh, we're going to
S-tier.
donuts next after
Like, if
that.
I-
Yeah,
if
we
I-
are.
if I
I've
go to,
moved
like,
into it.
Go on. I'll
The
I'll
reason
bring
why
in my
I love
S-tier
them,
one.
the reason why I love them is because since they have that chocolate coating, you can dunk them in milk
Oh,
and let it really
yeah.
sit in there and get in there to get it like nice and soggy, but it holds its shape
Yep.
and you get the bursting.
These are facts that I
Experience.
remember as a child
Mhm.
when I lived with my
That's why.
grandparents.
That's
we
why
bought
they're
them.
good. And they're a great. That's why they're great. But they're not S tier because they're not fresh, and that sugar is like it tastes real fake. You know, on
Yeah.
on the coating, like
you just tell.
I know I'm getting like some disease as I'm eating it.
No, back home there's a place that's my S-tier, like hands down, because they do like sandwiches, fresh donuts, and at the end of the day they'll just give away donuts. Like, do you want a donut because we're about to get rid of them,
Yeah.
and they don't like wasting it, so they'll like donate them and all that sort of stuff. But they make them
Donate.
fresh every morning. Donate.
Where do you guys put a voodoo?
It's aight.
It's too much donut.
Too much
I
donut?
feel like they're
It's
overhyped.
a cake at that point.
Mm.
Like, if I want a donut, I want like glazed or chocolate
Oh,
sprinkles.
Boston cream. That's my number
I love
one donut.
Boston cream.
I just
Yep.
like creamy
I
donuts.
used
I
to
like the
have-
chocolate bars and maple bars.
Eclairs.
I used to have a little.
Those are filled. I don't like
Oh.
those.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's true. I used to have a thing where I wanted to eat the iconic food in each city, like Boston cream in Boston,
Mhm.
lobster in Maine, like all those things. you
Any
know?
like Bavarian Boston cream, that's what I like.
It's my favorite too.
I just
And
like
you can
the
also
creamy
dunk
donut.
those in milk and get the same good experience.
I think when we think about chains, I think Krispy Kreme is probably the best one, right? More than Dunkin' and the other one. What's the other one?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I haven't had them in like 10 years, so I
I
don't know.
don't. Chains, I don't think are S tier either.
No, definitely
Wheatsville number is for S tier for me.
not.
'cause
Wheatsville? They have
Wheatsville
good
donuts.
I've never had them.
You've had them every weekend.
Mhm.
Oh, then I like those.
No, I think those are like A tier, like low
Those
A
are-
for me.
Those are high tier for me because
They're
they're
not like
they're
flaky
cheap.
though.
they don't need to be flaky.
Yes, for me to be S tier, they have to be
A
flaky.
flaky
donut?
donut?
Yeah, where it's
What do you
like
mean
a
by
nice soft
flaky?
pastry.
I don't think you've
Flaky.
had donuts,
But
man.
like, do you
Donuts
mean-
should be flaky.
Well, there's a sponge cake donut and there's a flaky donut.
I don't know about flaky.
What kind of flaky are you thinking about? Like
What?
biscuit flaky?
Yeah, that's what I think when
No.
I think of
I'm
flaky.
thinking of like
Pastry
croissant.
flaky.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking of
that's
like
what I'm thinking
croissant
of, too.
flaky, where it's like literally like the top is like you could shred it.
Yeah.
No, like a little bit more solid than that. But like when you pick it apart, it's not dense.
Actually,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Light, I guess, a light donut.
Light.
S tier donuts are in Berlin.
Cloudy.
I don't remember what they're called, but there was like this vegan donut shop in Berlin. It was the best fucking donuts ever.
I'm gonna call it a cloudy donut.
Cloudy.
Soft like a cloud.
Chocolate cake donuts is kind of good.
Yeah, those.
When they're nice and moist. Moist.
But yeah, we have up the road from our house. We have Donut and Taco Place 2,
Oh yeah, donut taco too.
or
Yeah.
Donut and Taco Palace 2.
Yeah.
We actually found one also,
Really?
like somewhere else in Austin. We were driving around,
Oh,
like,
wow. It's
oh my god,
literally.
it's there, it's there, it's there.
Is it called now? Is it since it's one? Is it just called Donut and Taco
No,
Palace?
it's called
One.
Donut and Taco Palace 1.
One. Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah. When I first moved there, I was like, "What the fuck? Do they have vegan donuts?" No.
Are the tacos as good as the donuts?
I don't know. I've only had the donuts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if a donut costs more than $1 or $2,
No.
too
Oh.
much.
No, no,
Not
no,
S
no,
tier.
no.
Well, I
It's
can't-
it's fried dough.
The vegan donuts are always more than $1.
Yeah, that's-
Can't
Yeah, it's
win.
way too much.
The vegan upcharge.
Well,
Although
how
I
much is
don't-
it though?
$1.50.
Oof.
That's
It's reasonable. It falls anything
like-
above. Getting close to $2 is what you're
if
starting
a
to
regular
run.
one is like $1.39, Like I know HB does like that, and, like all those like too much. But like
Mm-hmm.
if I could like if I get 3 pounds of donuts for under $10, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It
How
has to come
many?
in a pink
What is
box.
your record for eating? How many
Oh.
donuts have you ever eaten in one sitting?
2 maybe. I don't have a big sweet tooth, so I don't.
I don't have a big sweet tooth either,
Oh.
but donuts.
I've
like,
definitely
just
done
as
over.
good.
I've definitely done over a dozen.
Oh my
I've probably-
God.
I've probably done
Multiple-
that too. Like when I was
multiple
younger or
times, yeah.
something. Yeah. Just Krispy Kremes, you just keep
Yeah,
munching them. put
yeah,
them in
the
microwave
Krispy
for, like,
Kreme glazed
20
planes.
seconds.
Yeah,
Ooh, that sounds good.
I remember when I was a kid, I went and got a Krispy Kreme donut, and they gave me 2, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. They love me.
Lauren just texted me. She got a hold an alligator.
She got
in,
what?
She's in Louisiana right now.
She got to hold an
Yeah,
alligator.
she's like, got to hold an alligator. Or another alligator. is the way she
Yeehaw.
put it.
Another alligator. Oh.
Was it a baby one or an adult?
Probably baby. I
Oh.
don't know.
Because they were like 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It's like,
The
damn,
nutri-
she's been working out.
3,000. What do you? What?
A crocodile
3,000?
weighs like 3,000 pounds.
No.
Not 3,000. No, that's a ton and a half.
Yeah, look it up. A full-size crocodile.
No.
Heaviest crocodile in the world.
Your mind's about to be
Not-
blown.
Oh, I'll look up average crocodile.
There you go.
size.
Yeah.
Average
Adult crocodile.
That's true. Yeah.
adult crocodile.
Now, what happens if Michael's wrong? If
Wait.
Schmeichel's wrong?
Schmeichel's not going to be wrong.
If Schmeichel's is wrong, what happens?
Look at that face. He's
You-
looking at that face. Like, what?
No, I'm
What?
trying to read.
Oh, me don't know how to read. Me, David.
Davy.
Davey.
So 440 to
Cagey
2,200.
Davy.
So I knew they got up there. I didn't think 2,000 pounds.
But how
Or
wait,
3,000 pounds.
How much?
That's a 20-foot crocodile.
But wait,
That's
how,
an
how
adult-sized
much?
crocodile.
But that's all. That's
how
not
how
average.
much does
though.
it weigh? I missed it.
440 to 200.
400
2,200. Like that's not an average. though.
2,200
I was
is
gonna
the
say,
is
what's
the
the
tops. Is
Yeah.
tops. So yeah, you said
On
400.
average-
You said 400 to 2.
On average, adult males range 14 to 16 feet in length and weigh 400 or 900 to 1,100 pounds.
They're definitely over a ton. There's definitely crocodiles that are 3 tons.
I'm not disputing that.
There's definitely 3,000-pound crocodiles out there.
I'm sure there has been.
Yes.
But not regularly.
Yes.
Like those are like
Those are
I
the-
know
super
this
rare.
because
those are the outliers.
I was on like a
when you're from
team
Florida.
of my.
That's
of-
true. It's like Floridian knowledge is just
Yes.
injected into your
Well,
bloodstream.
it's just the South.
Well, we also
South
they
South.
had like this team building things like, hey, which animal is the heaviest?
Well,
and
yeah,
the
no,
crocodile was
yeah.
the heaviest, and it was
Is
like
it
3,000
possible?
pounds.
Wait, what was this for though?
It was for like a team building exercise.
But where were you?
Work.
Is it possible your work was just wrong?
No, because I googled them because everyone else was wrong, and I looked it up.
Yeah, that thing was like,
I had
Here's the
pre-information on this.
here's the heaviest. Yeah. But I knew they got up there, but I knew that wasn't 3,000.
They can get
I
up to
don't think-
3,000. Definitely have.
Maybe like the Guinness Book of World
Let's,
Records.
actually, yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
let's look up the heaviest
heaviest crocodile of all
No,
time.
Yes, and alligator, crocodile, alligator. I think they might have different weights.
Well, I think crocodiles, saltwater, alligators, freshwater.
They also have different nut snouts. And then there's the
Heaviest
caimans.
crocodile, largest one ever officially measured was Lolong. Saltwater crocodile was 20 feet 3 inches and weighed 2,300 pounds.
Get out of here with your
3,000.
3,000 pounds.
It's definitely existed.
You know, I'm just gonna Google 3,000 pound.
Alligator,
Crocodile.
alligator.
I think crocodiles get bigger, don't they?
Probably. They sound like they would, just by the name alone.
Crocodile. Get out here with your crocodile tears. Your alligator tears.
Oh, here it might be one. It's like a blog though, so it's not really saying.
So there's crocodile.
Largest confirmed saltwater crocodile on record was 20 feet 8 inches. It weighed over 3,000 pounds. So there's been at least one.
Yes. So I'm
But
technically
that's a
not
blog.
wrong.
But who? What's the?
You are wrong because you said the average was.
I
Either
didn't say
way,
that.
what?
You
How do we
said
know
that.
that's a true
That's
number?
what I said, like,
yeah, anyone
yeah.
can write a blog. What? I need to know what are their credentials.
The credentials is they ride crocodiles for a living.
Credentials from Florida.
Heaviest alligator in the world. Oh yeah, they're small. Are 1,100 pounds. Or just really 1,000 pounds.
What about the Grand Cayman? I wonder if those are probably like under 1,000 pounds. They're pretty small.
Grand Cayman?
They're the ones that look really evil.
Yeah, are those the ones with a super
Yeah.
skinny nose that like can break
They
very
look they
easily?
crawled out of hell.
Yeah, they look like statues.
Yep.
Like what you typically see in like the.
Gotta look
Southwest
this
Asia.
up. I gotta be a part of the conversation.
10 largest crocodile. Oh, that's another .com. Not Geo. Not Geo. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
They get credibility.
What is it called? Grand Cayman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same one. The Lolong. It looks like beats the previous record holder.
That's an island.
There's the Caymans.
But yeah, this is
Sorry.
even like this is caught. So this isn't saying like of all time. But I feel like you have to catch it.
I can't find it.
I feel like I gotta enter my email. No. Okay. Yeah, it's saying caught, but I don't think you'd have to catch an alligator to weigh it.
For sure.
Or trick it to go on a scale somehow. Like one of the semi-truck scales.
Yeah. Just put some chicken up there.
Yeah. That adds the weight.
Some raw church's chicken.
Or cooked.
No, they want it raw. Raw and wriggling. However he says it.
What?
From Schmeagol.
Oh.
See, that's the Cayman.
Ooh. That's pretty
Crocodile, alligator. So you can see all three.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So,
We like it raw.
Yeah.
And wrinkly?
Wriggling.
Oh, wriggly.
raw and wrinkly.
Yep.
Anyway, this is starting to get weird again.
Yeah. How do we do this? How do we get to these points?
Crocodiles.
I don't know.
Yeah, I literally have not watched a single thing this week. At all. It's been a weird week for work too, like, because we had the team building, virtual team building that was Thursday and Friday.
What'd you guys have to do?
Talk about alligators.
Gator talk. First half was just like presentations on like working from home and sort of stuff.
What'd you present?
18 months later, I didn't have to present anything.
Oh.
I
Because
just
you
watched
knew.
them all.
Oh.
Because
No,
you
because
knew.
it was only specific managements.
Oh. So they get to gloat about their fancy houses while you
No.
peons look on?
No, it was just sharing the screen.
Oh. I wasn't sure if, like, this is my stuff.
Des.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was just like they're talking about like productivity, like how it was like going back on like the past year and a half or so, like saying how it's done working from home versus in the office, all that sort of stuff. But then we did a virtual escape room,
Oh.
which was just
Did
where in
you-
the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh.
And so it was great. Like my team, we beat it in like an hour and a half. And they're like, okay, because you like do like 2 or 3 of them, and you check in with the escape room facilitator, and they do it specifically for team building stuff. So it makes you work as a team. Like they check in, see how what was hard, all this sort of stuff. But my group happened to have like 3 military members or former, and so like we were able to figure a lot of it out just from like having some sort of knowledge on like one of them was using Morse code, and I just pointed it out immediately, like 'cause I noticed the cadence of it. It's like, oh, that's Morse code. Okay, so we figured out that. But for the last one, like, all right, this one, the average time it takes is 40 minutes. It took us like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, we're the first one's done. So it was pretty cool.
We should do an escape room and get GoPros.
That would be
ahead.
so much fun.
I've never been to like an actual. That was my
Neither
first
have I.
escape room ever
I've never done either.
outside of like the game.
I imagine I'd be good at it.
Me too. I
Because
feel
I'm
like
really
I'd be
good at puzzles.
I'm
like
good at-
immediately know what the answer is.
Mhm,
Just
I'm-
by looking at the room, like, it's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty good at puzzles too.
Well, and I know escape rooms, like, they make it super obvious to find it.
That's annoying. They need to make it hard because I want a
Well,
challenge. Can they
let me
have
rephrase it.
difficulty tiers?
They don't make
Yeah.
it, like, because I've watched, like, how to beat escape rooms. Like, if it seems like if you have to break something, it's not going to be that. Like, if it seems like it's too
Yeah.
hard for a clue, it's probably not a clue.
Mm,
So it's, like, obvious, but only if you don't overthink it, I guess.
hidden in plain sight kind of thing.
Yeah. Because they're like, oh, look for patterns, look for numbers, look for
Yeah.
words, like that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make a night of it. We should do an escape room, then do a ghost hunt.
Ghost escape room.
Ghost escape room, an escape room with ghosts. A haunted escape room.
They had
That would be so much fun.
not this haunted one, but they had the elite
The illegal ones.
the Alita.
Yeah.
Battle
escape
Angel
room.
ones?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They
So
had
it's
one-
cyberpunk theme.
They had one up at Pinball when that movie first came out. It
Oh,
was like
that's cool.
like they did the Iron City like bar.
Oh.
And you had
Which
escape
was
room
it? The
too.
Lakeline pinballs? Had to be that big one.
No, it was just the one off 183, the one by that Walmart. Or what 183 and 35 meet like around there.
I only know OG and Lakeline.
I don't know though. I've never been to a pinball.
Oh.
Where's the OG one?
The OG one is like on a weird ass fucking corner that has no parking in it. It's in a tiny building. It's not very big.
Is
That
it the one
literally
next
did not
to?
describe where
Is
in
it the
Austin
one
it
next
was.
to the Emerald Tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
the one.
what.
I've been
Yeah.
to.
So it was like
Okay.
that one.
Damn, they fit in that small spot. I thought the Lakeline one was huge. They have laser
It was like
tag
a-
and everything there.
I think it was like a trailer or something, or like they
Oh.
rented out another building next to it or something like that. But yeah, it was like something. It was just a pop up.
Man, I haven't been to Emerald Tavern in so long either.
Same.
The place, I used to go like every fucking weekend and play games and
And
get
the Fire
pretzels.
Nation attacked.
Huh?
Then the Fire Nation attacked.
Yep.
And then COVID attacked.
Yep. Fire Nation?
Avatar.
Oh, I don't know. What?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Never watched it.
Watched it last year. Watched this series last year.
So they attacked the Emerald Tavern?
Yep. The Fire Nation attacked them. First off, firebenders are real.
Oh,
And second off, they attacked the Emerald Tavern.
Oh, okay.
Just the Emerald Tavern.
They come in riding the 3,000-pound alligators that apparently exist on average.
No,
On
just
average.
one of them has existed.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know when. We don't know where. At one point in life, in the span of the universe, there was a 3,000-pound crocodile.
I bet you Bigfoot would know where
Probably.
they are.
It says,
oh my god, that reminds me. I just thought of we should do a fun, like we were talking about like movie pitch a movie that has Bigfoot, and mine would be like the League of Extraordinary Animals.
League
What?
of Extraordinary Animals.
Yeah, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but the League of Extraordinary Animals, but it'd be like the cryptids like Bigfoot, and they would all work
League
as a
of
super team.
Extraordinary Cryptids.
Yeah, they would all work together to like save America from something, and it'd be like some like Bigfoot with Mothman and all these stupid
The
fucking
Jersey Devil.
yeah. Then you like pitch a movie like how it all work, but that's my League of Extraordinary Gentlemen would be all cryptids. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Like Bigfoot in like a suit, and he's like James Bond. He's Bigfoot.
Foot.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
yeah.
I thought of one too, like randomly a while ago, and I wrote it down because you were talking about Bigfoot being the interdimensional being.
Yeah.
I was like, what if Bigfoot is an alien, but
Ooh.
his species,
Species.
his species
Sean
is
Connery.
actually hairless, but he was
Oh,
like
he's in
grew
costume.
hair,
Oh.
or like they usually like as like a tradition they shave their bodies like so they look like the Prometheus aliens, like jacked and everything, no hair. And they turn into that when they don't shave, or when they do this ritual or something. It's like that would be the coolest thing ever.
I thought you meant.
If Bigfoot is an alien and the aliens come down, like, no, we're looking for.
They would have gross.
We're
I
looking for
thought
a
you
rogue-
meant like he's
rogue
on the
alien.
lamb, and so he put like glued hair onto his body so they wouldn't notice him.
Even then, but the fact that like other aliens they keep coming here to find Bigfoot,
oh,
and he's like this rogue, like
and that's why we have alien sightings,
yeah,
but we
just
never.
because they're all looking for Bigfoot,
It's true.
because he's actually like the aliens most wanted.
That's the movie right there. Aliens Most Wanted.
That's actually a great movie title.
For like a one of the what is that the knockoff movies they come out
The
with?
B movies,
Yeah.
or the parodies or whatever.
Yeah.
I learned today, or not today. I don't know why I said today. I learned. Isn't it funny when you catch yourself in a straight lie for no
Like
reason?
unintentional. Like, nope, that's not true.
No, I learned that movie titles have a formula. It's either like the person, like the main character, what is happening, or the location. Like those are the like when you look at a good movie title, come up think of a movie title right now.
The League of Extraordinary
I
Gentlemen.
was gonna say the Bride of Frankenstein.
Like all like any
was
movie
thinking,
yeah.
title. That's like it fits in one of those categories.
Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Drive. What does that fit in?
Well, I've never seen the movie, so I don't know what the plot
it's
is.
the driver.
I guess, but he's the driver, but it's called Drive, and no
But-
one really. There's not a lot of driving in the movie.
No, but it still has to do with it.
But,
still keep
but,
plot point.
what does anything happen that would be drive in a different sense? Like
Drive the plot.
yeah, like as a I don't know. I've never seen Drive.
I'm trying to think of like other movies now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go through my movie list to see if I can find one.
Or I don't remember the exact formula, but I think it's those three categories.
But you're
Remind
totally
me.
right. There is a formula.
Yeah,
Totally.
it's
I learned that recently.
just like those weird ones that don't do well. That, The Departed.
I've never seen
Uh,
the part.
It's everyone dying, right?
Yeah, that's what it's like. It can be.
Maybe I need to look it
There's
up specifically.
dying involved.
House on Haunted Hill.
It's about the house though.
But it's not on a haunted hill. It's just the house. It's not haunted. It's actually a scam.
It's a scam.
Well, it still falls under the formula because it has something to do with the plot.
I'm
Fair.
gonna look it up right now because I don't remember exactly what it is.
Piranha. Jaws.
Jaws is about the,
The
shark.
But it doesn't really show its jaw. Yeah, it does. It does.
What- it-
I'm being silly.
oh, that's right.
I also said
forgot-
piranha, which is about piranhas.
I went through a period of time where like I didn't understand you were doing bits, and then I got you were doing bits, and then I've suddenly lost it again. All right, here we go. Maybe it was in the log line formula because I'm trying to work on I want to write an animation, so I'm like really trying to.
Ooh.
Everything that I'm seeing has something to do with the plot point.
Yeah,
Or a plot point.
I'm gonna find it.
Well. Dune.
Doom.
Dune.
Dune. Yeah, they're on a dune.
Is
A dune is
sand
a
dune?
dune sea.
well, yeah, I guess I was thinking because they never used that word.
They did, but they're in a desert with
But yeah,
dunes.
it's duh. There's fucking dudes
Yeah.
in the desert.
I don't know.
They should have called it Arrakis. That would have been a way better name, by the way.
Arrakis? No.
That's the name of the planet. It would have been so much better. It sounds so
Yeah.
cool.
Spice.
But
Spice.
wait, dune, like a sand.
Dune
a
Spice.
sand
They
dune.
should have called it Dune Spice. There should be a Spice Girl Dune Spice where she's just fucking hopped up all the time.
A character
Dune
named Dune
Spice.
Spice?
In the Spice Girls, yeah. Her name's
Oh,
Dune Spice.
yeah, that's hilarious.
And she just wears black
and just like broods every
and
time.
has blue eyes, really blue eyes.
And stares off in the distance.
It
every
plays
time.
nothing but synth. And vocalizations over it, everyone hates it.
what about
Tribal
Malignant?
Lamentations.
Yes, that's how she
What
goes,
about-
ah!
No. Never mind. I was gonna say malignant, but no, it's kind of like cancerous.
Yeah.
I know, it's interesting, right? It changes your whole perception of creativity.
Nope. Not really. Because, I
It
mean,
does
that's
for me.
obviously how you write a song title, and that's how you write a movie
Yeah.
title.
I know, it's
It has
just
to do with
interesting.
it.
I mean, I understand, like, intuitively, I think everyone gets it, but whenever you actually think about it, like, if you're struggling for a title, think of either the plot, the location, or the character, and that's your title.
Just come up with something clever.
And
for
if
it.
you can make those all happen at the same time, you know, like the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, what a great fucking title.
I guess really the only one that I could think of that like isn't really is like The Sound of Metal. Like it's kind of like it's about sound, but adding on the rest of it.
Tinnitus.
Yeah.
Hum. Metal.
Is that?
That's what it's-
like. I
that's
have
what's from.
tinnitus, but I don't associate tinnitus with metal.
I do.
I don't
Tin.
either. Yeah. Oh, tinny, like a tinny.
Yeah,
I can
tinny.
see that.
I just ring. I guess with a bell ring, but
Ringing. Yeah, it's metallic sounding. That's what it is to me. Whenever it's happening, like right now, you know.
like just always. But yeah, I guess I never associated with metal.
I did write a short called Iridescent because that was the color of what the creature was, but everyone thought it was iridescent. It's just like
That's not even a
Iridescent.
word.
yeah, I know. It's just like-
Iridescent. Iridescent. Was this in Florida?
No, it was a short I wrote for school.
Oh, okay.
It was about a
But
plant.
it was ACC.
Yeah,
That says a lot.
it was
more.
also the head of the department who thought it was iridescent.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, calling them out.
Yeah, I can't find any that are. You stumped me.
New challenge of the week.
Did we already talk about Squid Game since I finished it?
Squid face? Not since you finished it.
Squid on the Moon.
Squid on the moon.
Yeah, we finished. Oh, we didn't because it was before the Halloween episode. And we never
Yeah,
got to it.
we
But
never
we
talked about it.
finished
Finished
it
it. Okay.
2 weeks ago.
So the thing I was pointing out that I called immediately as a joke was the brother being the masked man.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like, immediately, I was like, oh, that's gonna be someone's brother, and it fucking was because it's so cliche. And I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it,
Yep.
fuck
yeah, I
you,
was like,
Korea.
we're gonna know who the masked man is. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna have seen him before. Or, like,
But
we're
he's gonna be
know
someone's
who
brother,
he is.
100%,
Yeah.
because that's how it always
Spoiler.
is. Who? If you haven't seen Squid Game yet, you are a loser. Abbie, huh? Have you seen it right?
Slabby has seen it. Abbie has not.
Is
Slabby's gonna be my alter ego.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing.
No, Thomas Jekyll McHard and
Thomas Jekyll Meckel hard.
and Jekyll Mr.
Oh God.
Yeah, because I think we talked about it briefly. How like it was good, but I don't think it was
Yeah.
life changing as everything else. I think it's probably because because I was gonna say it's more of a like I think it's helping pave the way with foreign stuff, just like Parasite is too.
Well, Netflix has a ton. I think they have
Yeah.
more foreign than American now. Like every time I put it on, like the top stuff is all foreign. I hate that word, non-American. And like I always say, I'm not patriotic unless it comes to movies. That's the only way I'm like gung-ho American about. So I really don't like that they're getting rid of the American cinema and putting in all this bullshit.
But also usually those studios have their own streaming service now. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like Parasite blew up, and now I think Korean culture is becoming more of a mainstream here too, with like K-pop and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's what helped get
True.
it that big.
Yeah.
Because like, I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but they watch it dubbed. And so it's like or they watch it subbed, so it's like kind of more of the Korean culture.
I accidentally
yeah.
watched it dubbed, and it ruined it because all the voices were so bad, especially with the lead bad guy. His voice was so hokey, and it was just like,
Like I just
cringe.
didn't think it was like the greatest show ever. It was
I didn't.
good.
It's a show.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a good show, but it wasn't like fucking.
It's not something I'm gonna
A
watch
show.
again.
Yeah, I'm never gonna watch it. I don't know
No.
if I'll watch the sequel either.
I don't want.
I'll wait for the
I don't
American version.
I don't want a second season. Like
Yeah,
it's done for me. And so that's why I don't like. It's one of those things where it's like it's good, but I don't need a second season. Like I'm not begging for a second season or anything.
speaking back to Netflix movies, like they did like a run of like female John Wick type movies. Like Gunpowder Milkshake was one, and another one was Kate. They both were very average, but like not like trash. But it's like, why not make something really really good instead of just like popping these like mediocre movies out?
Because it's new media.
Money,
Yeah.
money.
But I only watched Kate because it had the Cutie McCuters in it. What's her fucking name?
I don't know.
The
I
cute
know
girl.
you've referenced this before,
Yeah, you
but
have.
I can't
I
remember.
keep forgetting her name. Mary Elizabeth Weinstein.
I don't. I think I have to look her up every single
The
time.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World girl.
Oh, her. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Weinstein. That's her
It's
name.
not Weinstein.
Winstead. Mary Elizabeth
Winstead.
Winston. I don't know. Her. She's in it, and she's really good in it. Just the
Cutie
movie is just like
McCuters.
blah. And they give all the characters really cool jackets. Like Gunpowder Milkshake, that movie is garbage, but she has a rad jacket.
Good costumer.
Good costume.
Yeah.
Terrible garbage movie, but the Kate is a lot better if you're gonna watch one of the two. But
I'd probably
Gunpowder Milkshake is a great fucking title.
It is a great
Yeah, it
title.
sounds super cool.
Yeah, and it had a great movie poster, and the movie sucks balls.
What is Gunpowder Milkshake about?
John Wick with a girl.
Does she serve milkshakes?
The theme is her and her mom have milkshakes. It's like their thing.
No. Okay.
But it's like a secret society
wanted
of,
to check.
of women that are like in the Continental basically, but it's a library, and it's just like, ugh.
When I think of gunpowder milkshake, I don't think of the gunpowder in the milkshake. I think of milkshakes coming out of the gun.
I just think of a cool word. I didn't even.
I just think of a
visually.
gun in a milkshake.
I picture my
Like,
I
God.
picture my tag in Back for Blood with like the splatter and then the gun on top.
I
picture
imagine,
like milkshake.
I
and
imagine
the
someone with
gun.
like long sleeves holding a milkshake like this, and she turns milkshake and shoots the gun, and it comes out.
comes out of the straw.
Yeah,
It's just cherries.
yeah, maraschino cherries.
that just reminds me of like Kids Next Door. Like that would be like an adult from Kids Next Door if it was like a adult animation. Or an
Is
adult
it
animated
true
show.
that maraschino cherries don't digest, or is that just what people tell you so you don't eat a lot?
I think you're thinking of gum.
No, I've heard maraschino cherries also don't digest.
They definitely do because you eat them.
But gum
you know.
does also.
Gum
I've eaten
they all
gum.
digest. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything that doesn't, unless
But
it's
it
metal.
takes a really long time to digest, they said.
If you like a penny, it might not. I don't think that's
A
true.
penny. That's just what I've heard, and I was wondering if it was just a scare
I've
tactic.
never heard that.
Have you ever tried to eat a penny as a kid?
No.
The metal in my mouth. I can't do it.
Ew, yeah, no, I don't like the flavor of them. I have tasted them, yes.
I've tasted. I did the penny taste
I've
testing
been
once.
curious, absolutely, as a child.
What
This tastes
year is
like
this?
Kappa.
We've got
2006.
1975.
This
Fine
wheat penny
year.
tastes. It has a wheaty taste to the Kappa.
You have like a change jar.
Yeah,
You're spinning it around.
like a multiple of them. You gotta like shake it around.
Spit it into the
That,
bottle.
Yeah,
that, and
spit
that's
the penny
actually the
out.
plot to iridescent or eradicant or
You're
whatever.
reticent.
Well, iridescent.
Eradicate.
That's
I'm
the
just gonna
plot.
stop saying this word.
No, iridescent was a great dream I had about a killer plant. It was very like, it was really good. It's about an adult going with his family back to his house, and he forgot about a thing that happened as a kid. He picks up this plant, and he gets these memories of his
Oh, I remember.
his grandpa coming from the war and giving him a potted plant. And
Coming from the war?
It's back in time. We're back in time. Some war.
Okay.
This is a dream, okay? I
Okay,
can't.
no, I get it.
But he gets the plant potter, and on the bottom is like a incantation. But he doesn't know it's an incantation. It's just words, and he says it, and then this plant comes to life, and it looks like the predator when it like pulls itself away from the plant. It looks
so
like a predator.
bad CGI?
Yeah. It's like that iridescent color. That's what the plant looks like. And it goes around and it's mischievous and starts killing things. And the kid gets blamed. And he has to fight the plant.
Ooh,
And that was a dream I had.
interesting.
Have you ever seen a fucking killer potted plant movie? No.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Well, that's a completely different thing. This is like a...
That's still
something
a plant
different.
movie, killer plant movie.
But those are like... That's a different thing. This plant is like sentient. And it goes around killing people. And it's
The Happening.
it's mystical. And it was
The
very cool.
Happening, is that the one with like
with Mark
the
Wahlberg.
mist? The mist is
Mark
killing
Wahlberg.
everybody?
No, it's
No.
the plants are killing you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where the air kills you, essentially.
Oh.
It's because the plants are releasing a toxin.
The Happening, dog.
Ah.
Everybody hates that movie, but it was not
What movie?
trash. I mean...
What movie?
It was trash.
that
It
but
was?
like, yeah, it was not great.
I didn't think it was
but I mean,
trash.
I still watched it. Like, this is exactly what I expected.
It was M. Night Shyamalan's like last of his like twist movies.
Mm.
Well, he still does them, but it was like his
Mhm.
last major movie.
Like
Then they were
during,
like,
he-
"Get the
where he
fuck
had
out of
that
here!"
Run for like 4 or 5 movies straight. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's when people still gave him money.
yeah. Well, the fucking Split was good,
Mm-hmm.
and the one after that was all right. Mr. Nobody, Mr. Glass.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I fell asleep in like the last like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was
was
not
just-
as good as Split. Split was way better.
Split was really good, but like Mr. Glass was just so slow,
Yeah,
and it's like the plot just took so long, like just get to the next point.
and I like slow movies, and this one was too slow for me.
Wow.
It was just like nothing happened.
Well, there's a difference between slow and boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
And
It's
that
definitely
one
boring.
fell into boring.
Yeah, because even like Split's kind of slow, but there's suspense the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's
Have
not
you seen
boring.
Split, Abby?
No.
Oh, it's a guy with multiple personalities who's a killer, and he has like multiple. It's just
personalities?
he does like it's really good, like the way he does
It was
it.
James McAvoy, and
Yep.
he plays 8 different
Yeah,
personalities in it.
and he
Or-
gets
or
super
8
jacked
8 different personalities are shown.
for the Beast.
Yeah, and then he
Interesting.
turns into the Beast, which is like the new evolution, like the next step in evolution as humans.
And he
And
gets
so like he like
fucking-
So Bigfoot.
climb on walls and like bend metal and
Yeah.
shit like that. But yeah, it just gets super jacked out of nowhere.
yeah,
But like it shows like that throughout the movies, wearing like jackets and all that, so to take away from the look. But then he takes off. It's like, oh, you're huge.
yeah,
Oh, interesting.
and it's James McAvoy, one of the best actors I think
Mhm.
of our generation.
He's been in some weird movies, but he does like the characters really well.
It seems like he takes every role seriously, so I got to give him
Yeah.
that.
Like, even like Wanted, it seems like he took it seriously.
Wanted, oh my god, I bet he's gonna be the future is Nick Cage, where he's gonna just do any movie, but put his full effort into it.
Oh.
When did Nick Cage become peak weird Nick Cage? I think we probably talked about this.
I think he started doing like the quote unquote downfall of Nick Cage was Ghost Rider. After that movie came out, then he started like really,
He was like, screw it.
yeah, doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Yeah, so I think like Ghost Rider, that's when it really started going
So
down.
what would be like James McAvoy's like?
I don't even know who
Ghost
James
Rider.
McAvoy
It hasn't happened yet. It's coming.
Because like I mean, he played a great Professor X.
He did a great Frankenstein.
Yeah, like every role he does is great.
I don't know if anyone's seen it, but there's a Frankenstein movie with him and Daniel Radcliffe, and Daniel Radcliffe plays this Igor. It's fucking awesome.
I've heard of it,
Oh,
but like
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
I've never seen this dude in anything.
James McAvoy?
No, I don't think I ever have.
Isn't he in some new company? He's in or at least I don't know if he's still in it, but the Golden Compass show.
Yeah, he was in it for I think the first episode.
First and last.
I only saw the first episode because I was like, this fucking sucks.
I can't think of what it's called.
The his marvelous instruments, his mortal
Ugh.
machines. I don't.
Like I'm
His-
looking through his
his-
discography. I don't think I've ever seen a single one of his
You've
movies.
never seen Wanted with Angelina Jolie back in like 2004?
Nope.
I thought
Wait,
that
you're looking. You can hit mortal something.
No.
his magical instruments. His
It's
No.
something stupid like that.
yeah.
Literally never
He
seen
was
any
in
of his
It.
movies.
You haven't seen It? Chapter 2.
You've never seen any X-Men movies?
Where's that?
With Michael Fassbender?
What did he play in the X-Men movies?
He was
Professor X.
Professor
His Dark
X.
Materials.
His Dark Materials, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
watched
gonna
the
lie to
first
you. I
six.
really don't remember seeing him in any single movie.
He was in some romance movie, Road to Perdition or something like that. One of
Never
those
seen
types
it.
of movies.
I appreciate you thought maybe that would be more my style, but I haven't seen
That's
that
just
one either.
what we our go-to. Like maybe she. How about this romance movie?
She's a woman. She's had to have seen it.
Nope, never seen it.
He's only 5'7",
Really?
which isn't that like average for actors?
I think 5'7" to 11 is like the average American
Yeah,
male.
because I think it's harder to put like somebody taller than 6 foot on screen
Do
because
you-
the counterpart is usually shorter too. Because 6 foot is above average.
I actually recently looked this up. Like the world average for men is like 5'11" or like 5'9",
Yeah, it's like
but that's
I
the
think
world
it's shorter
average.
because like in Norway.
And the female average is like fucking 5'2" at tops.
Yeah, I think it's like 5'2", 5'3" or something like that. Because in Norway, I think the average is like 5'11" or 6 foot, and like females like 5'9".
Yeah, that makes sense. I just know that I am above average height for most
Me too.
women.
Me too. Most women.
For
too.
most women.
Yeah, for you.
I've never dated a tall girl. Is that weird? Ever.
No.
Ever. Like no one over like, I don't know, heights. Here.
How tall are you?
6'4", 6'5", somewhere around there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because every time you tell me that, I'm like, you would be great with ballroom dance because tall is better. Because you take up more space and it just looks better. But so yeah, up to your chest is probably like what? Probably tall for girls. So you probably actually have dated nothing but tall girls.
No. No.
I don't know.
That was a hard no. A polite hard no.
No. Yeah.
I don't know.
Think we
I just have to, I don't know. Well, it's just in my mind. So also I have a long torso, so most of my height is my upper body. And so like if I ever do an acting gig and they're like, oh, well, it'll be sitting down, so the height discrepancy won't. I'm like, no, the height discrepancy still matters. You're going to need to get a booster for my counterpart. Because I got all my height up here. I got a long neck, a
because we're
long
almost the
torso.
same height. You actually look like you might be taller, right?
Well, are you
So
sitting
your
up
camera.
straight? Also, this is at an angle.
I'm like slightly taller.
Yeah. You see Michael in his diary tonight.
But you can, if you see my
that
legs.
was a close one diary.
Phew.
So you can see my legs are way
PHEW.
taller than
Yeah,
yours.
absolutely. I have short
That's
legs.
where all my height is, my legs.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty proportionate.
I just have a perfect proportionate,
Not-
but not compared to us
perfect at
on
all.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're definitely not proportionate on screen to us. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because I look like significantly larger than you on camera, but like
You're
we
definitely.
scoot back here.
Oh yeah, now you're
Here's
a normal,
normal.
human.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm so used to seeing
Normal.
David on screen that I always think he's like 2 times
Oh.
my size.
nope.
I'm like, man, I got noodle arms. Need to-
I'm also just flexing the entire time. Like,
Oh, what are those workout things where it's like just shocks you to get your abs worked out?
Hey, we talked about
yeah,
this.
we've talked
Yeah.
about this randomly.
The electrodes.
Yeah.
That's how Tom Holland gets. That's how he works out for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like therapy, but also like
And it's what that guy for
Electrodes.
did for Eternals. We were talking
Do
about
you
this.
still wake up sore
Yeah,
the next day
Camino.
as if you did a million
Yeah.
sit-ups?
Yeah, because what it does is it contracts your muscles and releases them. So it's making the muscle work, but it's not you doing it. It's electronically doing it.
We should get one and everyone get ripped. And just do an episode where we're
Or
all
just try
like,
to
Well,
play a
isn't that
game.
what?
Yeah.
Isn't that what like those old like if you ever watched Betty Boop, they had like
Yeah.
those old fashioned like you
Well, it
stood
was like
on
the
it
shakers.
and it was like the shake and it
they
would
did
like
have the
that-
shocker ones too.
Oh god.
I just remember the shakers like from a lot of like, I don't know if it was like Dennis and Menace or something.
Yeah.
Where like trying to use like or like
They
those
used
were
to-
real?
like,
Were
do
those
the
real?
waist ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
the
had
waist ones,
the-
yeah.
The pyramid schemes where it was like the body wraps that you would wrap your
Mhm.
body and like make you sweat to lose the
Yeah.
pounds.
Or
and
it's like the copper stuff.
fucking scam.
Not the copper stuff, but like the like copper suits. Or,
Yeah.
Well,
or makes you
you
sweat.
do-
Which, yeah.
you will lose weight, but it's just like
Just
your
water
water
weight.
weight. Yeah.
technically it's right, but you're not gonna get ripped from doing body wraps.
No, definitely not. No.
Only by not eating. That's how you're gonna get ripped. I mean,
Yeah.
it's weight cut. That's
It's
how you.
just
That's how
calorie-
you. That's how you
It's
get
just a
ripped.
calorie deficit. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
I started going to sauna once a week. It's amazing.
The
by the
sauna?
way. The sauna, yeah.
No, you said
I
it's
just
like
call it sauna. I don't know why I call it sauna. I started doing sauna.
Is it like? Do you go to like Gold's Gym sauna, or you like?
No,
go,
it's just like a sauna. It's like a dedicated
Oh.
sauna place. But
It's
anyway,
just a sauna.
I don't know. So I've never been to one.
it's actually really cool because like each room is its own
Saunas
sauna
are
room.
super-
I do have this
With a shower.
a weird irrational fear of saunas.
Really, like what?
Is it like from something from
I
Final Destination?
have a weird irrational fear to it. I don't think it's the same one as
Oh,
you,
it's
but
just
I want to
being
hear
around
it.
old naked men.
Well, you
That's
have
my
a no.
fear.
The room is private. You're
Oh,
by
okay.
yourself. Yeah. I
See,
mean,
I
I
could
guess
do
you
that.
could go with people, but
No, I just
You-
imagine creepy old men like, hey,
ew.
that's what I think of saunas.
Oh no.
I like the idea of
raw,
being
raw and
irrational fear,
wrinkly.
then.
I like being hot.
I'm afraid that it's gonna
Like,
be
you can
too.
get locked.
This is no, mine's weird. Like I'm afraid because I have like a phobia about eye injuries. I'm afraid it's gonna get too hot and it's gonna damage my eyes.
Melt your contacts. That's also a
Surprisingly-
fear of grilling.
I think there is some where like they tell you to take out your contacts and all that.
Well, shit. I should ask if that's the case with mine.
If you
but
go
what I
near a
do-
grill, they tell you to because it'll melt them.
Oh my god, I don't know.
That's why I
any
don't
of that.
grill. I also don't like grilling. That's why I don't grill.
I'll just have little goggles when I grill.
I look like a
I'll
fucking
look
dork.
like I'll look like the loser grilling out.
Oh, I thought you meant goggles in the sun.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's even better.
That would be horrible. I would just make it hotter. But no, what I do is because they give like a cold towel, like a rag wrapped in like it's like in the fridge, but it's with eucalyptus oil, so it's like cool and soothing. I'll just literally put it over my eyes, so that way I feel like it keeps my eye temperature at a
Just get
normal
some
temperature.
cucumbers. You'll be fit right in with the yuppies.
Anyway, I don't remember how we started talking
How much
about
is
this.
it expensive?
It's kind of pricey. I'm not gonna
Oh.
lie to you. That's why I only do the smallest package where it's like once a week.
Was it like $20 a month? Is
No,
it more
it's
than
like-
20?
It's like $70.
Yeah,
a
most of
month.
the places are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You can get a membership at Gold's Gym and have a sauna there. For
But
like
do they
20 bucks.
clean it well, and is it private?
I don't know. All I
I'm
know,
gonna go on no and no.
Yeah.
So I will
Definitely
pay the
not
extra
private.
money.
I'm definitely
to
gonna
not
go
get-
their
Once a
fuck
day.
rooms.
I'm not trying to get staph infection from my sauna experience, and I don't want other people there.
You don't want old men being like,
No.
"Hey,
Nope.
you like what you
Just
see?"
in general.
You like
Yeah, I never want that, but especially not when I'm in the nude.
Oh, I would go probably in swim trunks.
Well, if I was at a public place, yeah, I'd be in a bathing suit.
Even at the private one, I'd be wearing swim trunks.
Nah, they give you towels. You just lay them down.
When I did it, yeah, I usually did towels or like
Yeah.
because it was after a workout, so I'd be wearing compression shorts. It was in the men's locker room, so it's usually just compression shorts or a towel.
But yeah, it's like infrared light therapy, so it's like supposed to heal you and stuff, like your body and it really does make my sleeps amazing.
Heat shock proteins.
I've never slept better, and it does take away physical pain.
That's what heat does.
Yeah. So.
Heat shock proteins. That wasn't a joke. That's actually
Oh,
a real
that's a
thing.
real thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's just a bro Rogan phrase that people like to throw out there.
They have
Bro Rogan.
Yeah.
I love that.
They have other things here. They have float pods.
The
Oh
float-
yeah, I've heard of those.
Well, they have like
There's a cryo place right up
yeah,
down the
there's
road.
Yeah, there
cryo
is.
that I want to try. They have the float pods where it's like, it's not. Well, they have the sensory deprivation ones also,
Mhm.
but this one's like a bigger one where you get to stand up and move around in it
Oh wow.
compared to like just
Do like
getting in the pod.
aerobics, water aerobics,
Well, it's like
Get a medicine ball like an old lady.
it's not. Like, it's probably
and
like
then you go eat your donuts.
Yeah.
Your Entenmann's.
Your Entenmann's.
oh, soggy donuts.
Ew,
and then
not
you,
in the
and then because you're a
place.
guy, you got to go into the public sauna and be like, "Hey, you like what you see?"
You don't.
Anyway, keep going.
But they're probably about like this
Floating.
wide. And, like they're tall enough so you could stand in it. Like it's not like you're fucking doing laps or anything, but it's enough so you don't feel like confined.
Yeah,
too much.
claustrophobic.
Yeah. And
Trapped.
so like you're floating a little bit around, but not. Where some are just pods that you get into, which I
Doesn't
like
sound
Daredevil
good.
style.
I don't like the idea of cryotherapy because that sounds horrible.
Oh, it is. It's so you go up there.
You've tried it?
Yeah, I've done.
The one right up here?
Yep, that's the one I used to go to.
Ooh.
I used to go there like once a week.
Yeah, don't you have to like put on gloves?
You got to
and-
put on little mittens and
Yeah.
booties.
Yeah.
And
Are you naked?
No, you're in your underwear.
Yeah.
So
Wait, is it
And
like
it's
15
cold.
minutes or something like
You're
that?
wearing.
No.
I'm just
5
imagining
minutes or-
tidy
it's, like,
whities,
pretty
mittens,
quick.
and boots.
It is 3 minutes of
Yeah.
being in a freezer,
That sounds horrible.
and it's so cold. And the guy and someone just talks to you the whole time. Say And so it makes the time go by faster.
Well, it's also so they can
Oh.
monitor.
Make sure you don't die.
So they
Wait,
can
is
see
it
if
like
you're slurring your
you're in a like and there's just like a little box window for your eyes?
No,
Well,
it's
like
just
neck down.
Yeah.
You're like
Oh.
you're like in a fucking like steampunk machine where they're gonna turn your body into metal and you go into there, your head's
Well,
just
because
popping out.
you do see all the
Yeah,
the mist, I guess,
Yeah.
or steam.
Mist.
the cold mist
Yeah.
of doom. But I like the idea of a sauna more than the
See,
cryotherapy.
and
I
actually.
what's
love
nice,
saunas.
I love the sauna. What's nice about the sauna is then you can, like, if you get a room with a shower in it, then you can just get in a cold shower and
Mhm.
get that shock thing happening.
Cold shock protein.
Is that what it's called? Cold shock proteins?
I'm just using the opposite of heat shock.
Yeah, no, I love doing the sauna and then getting out and doing a nice cold shower.
But yeah, if you do a workout and then do a sauna, it helps promote the protein synthesis in your muscles.
I
It helps
bet.
with blood flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
Sauna talk.
Yep.
Rich white people talk.
No, I'm still poor. I set it aside for my personal well-being.
I just go stand outside
Yeah,
during this
In
Texas
Texas,
summer.
yeah, right.
I just hang out at my house. Put the heat on.
I just get a plastic like laundry thing that pops up and you stand in
Oh,
there.
I remember why I was bringing it up. Is because I saw that they were selling like some sort of salve that you're supposed to put on your skin to help you promote sweating more. And I was like, of course they're overpricing it. So I look at the ingredients. It's literally just petroleum jelly.
Oh,
And I'm like, they're like charging like $80 or
just
$100.
walk in next time like in Vaseline.
That's exactly. But
bring your
it's
own
Just like
jar.
true.
slide in.
yeah.
You really.
like risky business.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, on your stomach.
this works too.
That's so funny. Yeah. No, that's.
Open the door. It's David.
Like
Superman,
walking into the
bitch.
sun, like
Yeah.
"Whoa," slip.
Zoop. Yeah, no, I brought it up though because we're talking about the sweat things
Mhm.
that they would rip you off on in old-fashioned workout stuff.
Oh,
That was the bridge. I just forgot about it.
a good way
Petroleum
to
jelly.
sweat is get angry.
Or
Don't
just
be calm.
work out.
Well, you can work out. It promotes it being angry.
What?
This is how you control your body.
Wait, I missed the first part of your sentence.
Oh, how you could sweat more is be angry.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You got to be calm. That's how you can wear a jacket to the beach in
Yeah.
Florida,
Look
like I
at
used to.
Tony Soprano. He's always sweaty and
Yeah.
he's always.
Well, that's
angry.
because he's got a weight problem.
That too.
That's probably how he contributed to his death. But
The
in the
actors.
Yeah.
in the show.
no, the
dies?
actors.
I don't know if
You
you
Please
don't-
know.
don't,
know.
please don't tell me how it
No, I was
ends.
talking with the actors. Talking about
You actually
Gandolfini.
don't know the
No,
ending
I
of
think-
Sopranos?
No, and don't spoil it, please.
I obviously I wasn't going to, but
Don't
like
stop.
most people.
No, I don't. It's me. I don't know anything about film
That's
or
like an
television.
ongoing joke, and it's
Well,
a
then
huge ongoing joke.
I'll
in, like, a bunch
probably
of
I'll
different,
probably learn the joke. It'll make sense. It's like whenever you don't realize, like you don't
That's
see
exactly
something.
what it'll be like. Oh, now like 400 jokes that I've heard in the past
Yeah.
make sense.
Like
now.
the meme, the hand meme. I didn't know that was from Predator,
Oh,
but
you
now
do.
I do.
Mhm.
And you know the theme of the Predator is iconic.
Not iconic. Oh man. No, I thought he died of like cancer or something
I
in
don't
real
know how
life.
he
I'm pretty
died.
sure it was like a heart problem.
Oh well, either way, that's
Let's
horrible.
find out. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. for sure.
I told you about Ken Park, right? The movie where he blows his son.
No,
Yes.
who's
you
Ken
did.
Park? Wait,
You,
Ken
he,
Park.
he
a
said
movie.
this. Let's not. I don't want to.
I
We
love
don't
No,
wanna
he
sell
died
it
in
him.
Rome.
In Rome.
Yeah.
So he played an Italian and died in Italy.
Oh, here's a picture of him with a beard, and I don't like
Whoa, I gotta see
Let's
this.
see it.
Yeah,
He looks like a Bro Rogan.
it. Yeah,
he
I
does
don't like
a little
it.
bit, yeah.
How did he? Oh yeah, heart attack.
Oh, that's horrible.
But not because he's fat, because of alcohol and cocaine.
Oh,
Well,
that's
okay.
I know, it just
common
says-
death for fat guys.
Oh, sorry. I said struggled with alcohol and cocaine use.
Same with Chris
sucks.
Farley too, right?
Yeah. His
That's
last
really
meal was
sucks.
rumored to be fried food and 8 alcoholic drinks.
Oh, well, if you're gonna die happy,
Yeah, why was that a question? I don't want to die angry.
die angry. Yeah, that's how you die. That's how I want to die. So I'll be a ghost. Because when you're angry, when you die, you come back and haunt people. So I can haunt everybody. I would haunt the president. That'd be my number one haunter.
Uh-oh.
I just
Now
fuck with him
CIA is
constantly.
watching our fucking stream.
Constantly, when I die, I'm gonna haunt the president. Whoever it is, I don't care if they're good president or not.
That'd be pretty. I think I'd, like try to like make him like
like
say
on
like ghosts
edge,
are real.
like constantly be on edge his entire time in office, like move his cups around.
Yeah,
and
like
just
the
be
media's
what
always
the
like,
fuck?
So
media's
it'll
always like,
be-
the president looks so tired. He must be stressed out with everything going on. Like, nope,
It's
it's,
just like
a
a-
ghost.
It's like
Instead of Aliens Most Wanted, it's like the sequel, which is going to be what? Spirits Most Wanted.
what is Alien?
I was
Is that
gonna
a
say like
movie?
the ghost in charge or
The
something.
Ghost in Charge.
That's good. Well, I was thinking of your Aliens Most Wanted movie for the Bigfoot.
Well, this
I was thinking White House Down, where Channing Tatum has to stop
Yeah.
me from hunting the
Yeah.
president.
and then you gotta come
Or
up with
maybe if you make the plot bad enough, you can have your favorite actor in it.
Nick Cage?
Hmm
Well, I think he'd be in it anyway. He'd be like the
Let's be
head.
honest, this is a movie about a ghost that's haunting the president.
It would be Channing Tatum and Nick Cage, and Nick Cage is like his mentor who dies like early in the movie.
Or Nick Cage is the president.
Oh, but I don't want to hunt Nick
That's-
Cage. I'd rather hunt like
well, you could be a
Jeremy
friendly
Renner.
ghost.
Jeremy Renner for president.
I think Jeremy Renner's.
Or
He
wait,
would be like the supervisor that gets killed somehow.
Yeah,
you also really love Chris Pratt. He could be president.
I don't love Chris Pratt.
That's the joke.
Okay,
Because he said you don't want to hunt.
Yeah, but he doesn't want him in the movie.
he's
Either.
done some more dick things recently in the
Yeah, I
press.
saw that. Like,
Yeah.
like his caption for like one of those things like super misogynist, like saying everything that his wife has done for him, but not the other way around.
Well, it's just
But
like
it's also
Was-
like people like taking everything.
I was about to say,
way
was he
overboard.
were they taking it out of context? Was he actually just like?
No, he was
thinking
straight
it?
up saying like, "Look at this wife."
what she's.
Like, it was an appreciation post. Where he's like, she's done all this for me.
It was more like he gave me a gorgeous, healthy baby, where
Yeah, that
his
was one of
other
the
kid
things.
has like problems, like health problems.
Oh, with another wife?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Anna
with Anna
Faris.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like super like off-putting.
Yeah.
Because it like it's been like it's either like people. I saw one. It was like you can tell the two types of people in the world. Either you think this is super nice or you think it's super cringy. It's like it's everything that my wife has done for me. Like he doesn't mention what he's done for her or anything like that. And then yeah, a
Baby.
healthy baby, all this sort of stuff. Like people are calling him out and like
Because that one, like, I can understand, like,
there's also
appreciating
Arnold
his wife,
Schwarzenegger's
but
daughter.
saying the kid is, like, that
Yeah.
differential is like, oof.
Even just saying a baby
Oh, before I
or a
forget,
child.
Yeah.
in Suicide Squad, remember the rat? What was the rat's name? Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Can you guess what the rat's real name was?
Oh no! In
Wasn't
real
it
life?
oh no, wasn't
Rat-
it Chris Rat?
It was Crisp Rat. That
yeah,
was
Chris
his name.
Rat.
Yeah.
In real life. they
In
named
real life,
Yeah.
that was the rat's name.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been meaning to tell that story for
I think
a
you
month.
brought that up. I thought you
Dear
brought that up,
diary, I finally
Yeah.
I want your diary entry to always start with phew.
Phew, finally got to tell my Chris Pratt story.
It's been literally months that I've been trying to bring this up.
I thought you had.
I don't think I brought up the rat's name actually being Crisp Rat.
Maybe I read it somewhere else
Yeah.
or something.
That's really funny.
But yeah, so then who would play you as a ghost?
Me as a ghost?
Yeah.
Me. No, I get Abbie. Slappy. Slappy will play me as a ghost.
You just give me the wig. As long as we're sitting on a couch, it'll be the same height.
The ghost is just always sitting in the movie.
Who is a really tall actor?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah,
How
Vince
tall
Vaughn
is-
will play
Oh
me.
yeah, Vince Vaughn is pretty tall.
No, Jeremy Renner would play me.
And the manager.
And the manager. Dual roles.
Can you imagine with Jeremy Renner with your hairstyle? That'd
Yeah,
be
I
weird.
can.
I can't. That'd be weird.
I'm not saying I think it's good. I just I can imagine.
I've seen him with a bowl cut because he
Oh,
did
no.
Dahmer.
Oh yeah, that's right. But he still looked like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Do you have any celebrity lookalikes that people are like, you remind me of?
Oh, yes. I have the best one. Someone's like, you look like Leonardo Dicaprio from What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I've never seen. I gotta look it up now. What's
That's like
eating?
his first movie.
Yeah, this one. It's like his third movie. Yeah.
Let me see it.
or like his
If you've
first-
never
What's
seen it, he plays an
eating?
autistic kid. That's kind of the burn there.
Wow, yeah, that is a burn. Leonardo DiCaprio. Are you talking about
He's in it. See him right there?
no.
It's when he's a kid.
He's when he's a kid.
Oh, there he
Is there a resemblance?
I think it's probably just the hairstyle. Do side by side. When you do that, yeah.
It actually it's partly the eyebrow shape
Yeah.
and the face shape and the blue eyes.
I don't have blue eyes, but
Oh, that's right. I always imagine you blue eyes. Clearly, I've never looked you in the eyes. I'm always just like, phew, she finally realized I have blue
she
brown.
I
finally looked
don't
at me.
have blue eyes.
Anyway. That's funny. What's your celebrity lookalikes? Anyone ever tell you, David?
What's name from Black Hawk Down and
Josh
Penny
Hartnett.
Dreadful? Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
I could see it a little bit.
I don't know.
Maybe
who
not
that
now
is.
with my longer hair, but like when my hair was cut, people said it looked like him.
And Abbie is Winona Ryder.
Apparently, that's such a
Winona
compliment.
Ryder. I was trying to do the Reface app with Winona Ryder with your face.
Oh
and
my
it
gosh.
it wasn't really different. Well, it looked completely different because your eyebrows are
Yeah,
different.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's not as funny as I thought it was gonna be.
Actually, Julia Roberts really reminds me of my mom. And who's that lady that was in Mrs. Doubtfire? The mom who played Mrs. Doubtfire. What's her name? With the brown short hair. Gosh.
Lauren just watched it.
Oh,
recently,
Sally
too.
Fields. Is that her name? Sally Fields.
Meg Ryan.
No. If I've got this right, this is a win for me because I don't know pop culture and I
I
don't
can't
know
even think
people's
of. I was
Sally-
going to say the actor who played Miss Doubtfire,
Sally
but I can't
Field.
think of his name.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
No, yeah, this is it. Sally Fields. My mom reminds me of a mix between Sally Fields and Julia Roberts. I don't know why that's important. I guess just because I was thinking about it. Because I don't really know anybody who looks like somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is not a good topic. Let's move on.
The kid from Titans who plays Jason Todd looks just like my brother as a kid, and every time I watch it, it's like, oh my fucking god, it's so weird.
Have you guys seen the kid who's like really famous for doing Robin Williams impersonations, and he's like really creepy good at it? He even like looks and sounds like
On
him.
like TikTok or I've
Yeah.
seen on Reels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they like apparently there's like a
We know a biopic, right?
yeah,
With
they're
him
doing a
playing it.
biopic, and so I think they casted him. I don't know if this is fully true or not, but there's a scene, and it's just like, well,
I would like kill myself if that was my life, being someone else, like
Mm.
impersonating another
suck.
actor.
There's a girl on Instagram that looks a lot like Scarlett Johansson, so it's like now that's once people realize that's what she is, that's like all her content now, and I'm just like, just takes away your identity, yeah.
I'm just gonna be Leonardo Dicaprio from What's His Name, Gilbert Grape from now on.
Just tall. I don't want any more biopics.
Yeah, I don't really care
And
about
there's really
him.
none that like I can like think that like, oh, I want to see it about this person, or like I just don't care.
What about movies where actors are playing themselves? Because there's a Nick Cage movie come out where he's playing himself,
I don't know.
and it sounds fucking awesome. It's because
Well,
like
it depends on this. It depends on the plot. I don't mind it, I guess, if it's done right.
like the whole plot is Nick Cage is paid by like some cartel lord to go to his birthday party, and it's like ridiculous Nick Cage level absurdity Nick Cage stuff, and it's got Pedro Pascal.
So like he's playing
Is he
into
the
the
drug
meme.
lord?
Yep, and Nick Cage is Nick Cage, and it just sounds ridiculous.
He's just playing into leaning heavily into the meme.
Yeah, into the meme world. Yeah,
All right, I think it only ever works if it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's definitely
I've never
comedy.
seen anyone play themselves not in a
a
comedy.
serious movie with like Gary Oldman
Or that's
playing
like
Gary Oldman.
outside of a cameo or something.
Yeah, or outside of a cameo, but it's almost always like comedic
I don't
relief.
think I like that.
No,
I'd rather them just have a cameo. Otherwise, it's like too meta.
I don't like
Mm.
cameos in movies where they have like the real people.
Well, I
I'd
think
rather.
if it's done right, but not like, look, we got this person in here. Like that's when it's done wrong.
It just always feels campy
Yeah.
and
I
lame.
agree. I don't
That's
really
why I
like
think
cameos
that
either.
like that Nick Cage movie sounds super campy to me, and I don't.
It sounds like a Nick Cage movie. That's why I'm totally in.
It sounds really bad to me. Like it's too.
It sounds bad. I
it's
know.
too on the nose.
It sounds like trash, and I'm going to love
but
it.
not the good kind of trash. Not to me. It just sounds like too on the nose.
I think that's. Hey, we'll see. Well, I'll see. You won't.
You'll tell us.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you it fucking sucks, and I didn't like it. Guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, because it just sounds too campy to me. Like it's when I say movie, I don't want to like I want to see the actor playing somebody else, not themselves. Obviously, unless they're typecasted, but like literally themselves, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I would prefer it not to be a cameo. If they're gonna do it, just do it as a full thing.
Like a good example is I used to watch the Mark Maron show, and he had an episode with Chris Hardwick, and Chris Hardwick played like a dick version of himself. So from that point on, I always thought Chris Hardwick was a dick. And I
Actually,
never
scratch
liked him.
that. I think this is the end. They did it right.
Oh yeah, where they did.
Everybody was playing themselves, not just like one person.
Oh
with
yeah, I
fake
totally
people.
forgot about that.
And they played super exaggerated.
The movie's not
versions of
good.
themselves.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it, but I do remember that.
I haven't seen it in like 7
Well, then,
years.
I mean, this is literally Curb Your Enthusiasm. Is literally this. Is
Well,
he's
yeah, it's just like
playing
Entourage too.
he's playing a little bit of a parody of himself, but he's playing a dick.
But is everybody else playing themselves or playing somebody else?
No, I think he's just playing him, and like all the characters are in.
What about
his life.
Seinfeld? He's playing himself.
I don't like Seinfeld, and I never
Oh.
have.
I think Seinfeld's funny.
But then again,
I think it's ahead of it. I think it's brilliant.
to
like
be
a lot of
fair,
things.
I haven't watched it as an adult.
But it's also, I think the argument with that is that that's what got Seinfeld famous, not the other way around. He didn't do it after the
So
fact.
what
Yeah, he did. He was a
about-
Well, he
comedian.
was a comedian that got a show about himself. He
Yeah.
didn't get, like, Nick Cage is doing a movie about himself after having a full
Oh,
career.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So then,
I thought
what,
you were talking about Seinfeld wasn't
No,
famous
but yeah,
before he got a
he was a
show.
comedian, and then he got the show, and then he got even bigger.
so then, where does Keenan and Kel fit into all this?
I don't
They're
know. I've
just
never
skit-
watched
They're
it.
skit comics.
But they're not character. They're not. I mean, they're in character, but they're also them. They're using their own names. So like, how
But they
does
play
that
different
fit?
characters,
They're
don't
just
they?
doing.
It's
just
like Chappelle's
SNL.
show where he's,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Or Chappelle's
That's
show.
what I mean by they're just doing skits.
but he does different characters. He doesn't play Dave
That-
That is
Chappelle.
true.
But they're also calling out that it's skits too.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's a different category.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just another form of stand-up comedy or comedy live show.
What about when actors play actors? Like
like-
saving Sarah Marshall or whatever, forgiving Sarah Marshall.
Like when the actor's
written-
job in
if
the
it's-
show or movie is being an
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
If it's written correctly, yeah.
And
That's
I
a
don't
different-
like that or shows about writers because I feel like it's so self-indulgent
Shows
and
about
masturbatory.
writers.
Like a writer writing a movie about writers, movie writers, and that's the movie is about movie writers, and it's just like, whoa.
Who? Like who?
There's
the-
tons of movies.
The
about
only one I
writers.
can think about is that one with
And-
Nick Cage.
And then books about writers. No, I'm talking about a movie about
Well, it's like the
screenwriters.
Secret Window. Oh, that's
Yeah,
about a
anything
book
about
writer.
like books where the
Like-
book is about a writer.
Yeah, I mean that one with
Oh, you're talking where he goes. Yeah,
With
where he
the
goes to
car.
the seminar.
no, he's a writer and he's got like this personality.
Oh, adaptation.
Adaptation.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like stuff like that. I think it's like so cringy and ugh. The movie has Meryl Streep also.
It
randomly.
does. I thought it was actually a really good movie.
It's
I
a
was
good movie, but I
surprised.
just don't like that.
that concept.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I don't mind it so much, but I understand why you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I mean it could be hit or miss.
Got back to movies instead of food. Somehow did it. Let's go back to food. Favorite condiment?
Mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
was gonna say
Or
mayonnaise.
Mustard.
sour cream. I'm so
Mustard.
white.
It
I
depends
do
what I'm
love
eating it with.
mustard. And
Huh?
I've been on a
Depends what I'm
mustard
eating
kick
it with.
lately.
Yeah, I pretty much eat anything. I mix mayo and mustard, vegan mayo and mustard, and throw in some smoke spice.
Ugh, I don't like smoked flavored
Oh,
most anything.
anything smoked, I am total narc for.
Oh my god, it's just a waste of flavor. It's a waste of flavor molecules, in my opinion.
Mesquite.
Ugh. That was one
Hickory.
thing I was really glad to get out of. Well, I'm still in the South, but I was really glad to get out of South Carolina because I just hate that mesquite flavor. And it's on everything.
Well, they sent me an email and they hate you. Too.
All of South Carolina,
Uh-huh.
not just the barbecue.
Actually, the barbecue sauce is mustard based.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Mustard has no calories. That's why I eat it.
It's good too. It's a good solid condiment.
It really is.
Solid. I only like organic ketchups. I can't go to normal ketchup. And now I really like sugar-free ketchup. So it's just like,
Oh, so they're
Add
usually
vinegar.
too sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, they are usually very sweet.
I tried to make my own ketchup
You know-
once and failed.
Oh, you know who has the worst ketchup?
Heinz.
Whataburger.
Oh.
I hate their spicy
Yeah, I
ketchup.
don't like their spicy ketchup.
I
Everybody
hate
like
that.
swears by it, but it's like
I know.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
it's just a weird taste. It doesn't taste like
work.
ketchup.
It doesn't work to me, no.
I don't really know if I like spicy ketchup at all. Because I have some like Korean one, like goji, some gori.
I'm
I
not
don't know what it
into
is. Not very good.
I'm not-
Does
yeah.
horseradish count as a condiment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about capers?
Yeah, it's horsey sauce. No,
Capers, no.
that's a
Because
that's,
that's a thing.
that's a
It's a
garnish.
finish.
A garnish. Okay, that's a good way to put it.
I would say.
Yeah, I would
Well,
say
unless
so
you
too. Unless you make a chutney.
yeah, I was gonna say depending on what you do with it, like because I think you could turn minced onions into a condiment. Like if you mix it with other things.
Yeah.
I'd say capers by themselves
No.
are garnish,
Okay.
but it can be.
Although at
They-
the
it
same
has
time,
it's like a garnished with an asterisk.
Well, let's think about the condiment aisle in stores. You'll find pickles in there too, though. That's
But
not
most of the time, a condiment is just something that
Relish.
enhances the flavor.
Okay,
Why
so
isn't relish good? It's
I
just
don't
pickles,
like
isn't
relish.
it?
It's too
I like
sweet.
relish.
I don't like relish.
It's too sweet.
I
That's
do.
what
I like it
think.
on like a hot dog, or like you can put it in tuna salad.
Oh, that would be the
Um,
fastest way
honey
to ruin
mustard
a tuna
is probably
salad.
my all-time favorite condiment.
Yeah,
That's S
actually,
tier.
That's
Yeah.
Honey
that's
mustard
pretty
can't go wrong ever.
I remember the day my mind was blown in middle school when I saw someone mixing mayonnaise and ketchup
Oh,
to
Yeah,
make a
that's just-
sauce.
This is remoulade.
I didn't know that.
it's like
And,
burgers. That's why burgers are good because they mix them.
Well, the sauce at the remoulade at Raising Cane's, it's a mayo and ketchup base.
Yeah,
That's
it
like every
is.
fucking sauce is
That's so
mayo and ketchup
Mayo, ketchup,
Or
mustard,
mustard,
and then
some-
spices.
Yeah.
and sriracha. That's one of my favorite. Mayo, mustard, and sriracha. That's where it's at.
I like sriracha mayo, but sriracha by itself, it depends what it's on. Like, people could put it on anything.
Well, I mix the three. I don't just
Yeah, like, well,
I
there's
can't
like
do
people
sriracha
like
by
who put
itself.
sriracha on like just fries and sriracha.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, and I like sriracha, but mixed with mayo to make the sriracha mayo, or
Yeah.
even just plain sriracha on like sushi or something. I guess maybe not sushi, but like
burrito. I knew people used to put on burritos.
a fish taco.
Yeah,
maybe.
burrito. Yeah, fish taco.
I'm just not into it. It's just not for me.
I think it's. So I get the garlic sauce or the garlic chili because I think it's a better ratio.
Like garlic chili sriracha. Like that's
No,
the
just
flavor.
it's
Oh, just garlic chili.
because
Period.
garlic sriracha is garlic chili. It's just a garlic chili sauce. It's
I
just
don't
a different
really
brand.
taste. Yeah, I don't taste the garlic in it. Maybe that's
Yeah,
why I don't
exactly.
like it.
It's just a different flavor or a different brand.
Yeah.
About when we get to the Asian world of like orange sauces, teriyaki, brown sauces, brown garlic sauce. Because teriyaki's like when it's on like shitty food is really good, but teriyaki when you buy it in the store like a bottle is fucking gross.
It's too sweet. I'm not usually a big fan of teriyaki. At least like bottled, it's always usually either really really salty and no sweet, or
Yeah.
really really sweet and there's no balance.
Some dude. Yeah, I mean a little bit maybe, but no. I used to love teriyaki, but not really.
I only liked it from like Panda Express and shit. That type of teriyaki where it's not really teriyaki. It's like its own
the
like
fake Asian sauces.
yes, that's what I mean. The fake Asian sauces are I think the best. Then the real ones kind of suck.
I had
Except the
a,
orange is good.
I had a friend,
Well, orange isn't real. Oh, you mean the orange
Sauce.
like, dipping sauce?
Yeah, well it's like
the duck sauce, the orange
It's
sweet.
the sweet and
Yeah.
sour one.
yeah, you put an
No,
orange
not
when you
sweet
get
and
orange
sour.
chicken, the orange sauce they put on it.
So the orange that's not orange.
It's a sauce that has
the
orange peel in
chicken
it.
sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not real Asian.
Okay. Well,
orange
that's what
chicken
I'm at.
isn't Asian.
Okay.
But yeah,
General Tso's is also good sauce. That is
Yeah.
also made in America.
I will say that. Yes, that's my
That's-
absolute favorite thing. But yeah, I know. It's the one that you usually get with like wontons or egg rolls, right?
Oh,
The ponzu
That's-
sauce that I
It
was
tastes
thinking
like
of?
butter and sugar
Ponzu.
in liquid form.
Isn't it ponzu
Really?
sauce?
No.
It's like the duck sauce in the little, and it's like orangish. It's
It's
called
made out
duck
of ducks.
sauce.
It's ground duck.
Oh, that's it. That's
I've
what it is?
You think it tastes? I don't think it tastes buttery at all.
Oh yeah, it's like buttery and sugary.
I won't argue sugary because it's just
There's like definitely
viscous.
a butter. It's got an oaky finish. You know, it's very buttery.
You're just like swishing around your mouth like egg
Ew.
roll.
Oh,
It's
that's
Abbie's
so-
taste testing. That she does with the what was the other thing we were talking about earlier?
Pennies.
Pennies.
Oh, the pennies.
She'll dip the pennies in the sauce.
Oh, that's so funny.
Man, I want to get.
Yeah, a little spit bucket that goes ding.
I want to get Chinese food on the way home.
It sounds so good. I actually did have a friend who was from China, and he said actually they just use black vinegar for almost all of their sauces to like dip stuff. And I was like, black vinegar? So I actually like found an Asian market here and I bought it. Gross.
Oh.
I don't know if it's just that brand gross or if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to mix it with other
Well, they're
stuff.
used to it.
Horrible.
Have you ever gone
Would
to like
not
the
put on
bigger
anything
Asian
else.
markets? Those people do not give a fuck. They will hit you with your cart every time. Every time I
Get
go
out of the
there.
way.
Exactly. It's happened to me. Every time I go
Now,
there, they're like,
is it just they're hitting you or
Me.
is it they're hitting everybody?
they're hitting me. But that's
actually really balls. Oh,
that's a
never mind,
dangerous
I'm not
place to
gonna
go
say
as a vegan because nothing is labeled. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is black soy milk.
it. And then if it is labeled though, it's just not. It's
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like-
in whatever.
Yeah.
So you can't even read it.
What is the best Asian food? I like
Sushi.
Japanese. That's my favorite.
Oh, like
Just in
best
general.
Yeah, style.
culture.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't really had authentic most stuff.
I
Vietnamese
guess-
and Japanese are my two favorite. Vietnamese has
If you
got
don't,
some good
like,
shit.
if you could only eat one for the rest of your life,
Japanese.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of.
probably Thai or Filipino.
Ooh, Thai. I do love.
Oh,
Thai.
peanut sauce. You cannot go wrong with
Because
some
they have a lot more fried stuff.
amazing tofu.
I mean, Japanese, you have like ramen.
They've got the
sushi.
tempuras.
Yeah.
It's tempura fried, not like
Oh.
flour fried, like fried,
American fried.
like
That's
greasy fried.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Thai.
Well,
Thai is so
yeah.
good.
I actually
Damn
had
it.
it 2 days ago.
I haven't had it in like
That's what made me think of it.
5 years.
Because during the team building, our food was paid for.
Oh,
But it's
nice.
cool. It was like through Uber Eats, and you could charge the company.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
If you get invited to the group, you charge, like, pick the payment, and it says charge to company.
Did you have a limit on
Oh,
how much it cost?
$25?
I would have got a bag of fucking vegan burgers. Oh, that's only like 2 vegan burgers plus delivery fee, or
Oh, plus
Well, it was
delivery.
25 total. So if it went over, you had to pay the difference.
ah man.
Oh,
Or
honestly.
paid up to 25. So like,
And you got
I got
a meal with that?
Yeah.
Damn.
so the Thursday I got
Mine cost $30 last night for when
you
I
get
got.
vegan stuff. You get that
Oh.
upcharge.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Like I got Madam Mam's pad thai, like big
Oh.
box that big. It was like $12, but then the delivery fee, tip, and all that. It came out to like $23 or something.
The first time I went there, I asked them if I could make my own thing because I didn't like what they had on the menu. So I was trying to get a bunch of sides mixed, and they told me no.
Oh,
They're like, get the
ouch.
fuck out of here,
yeah, I would have told
basically.
you the same thing.
Diary.
Like, no.
I just wanted peanut sauce tofu. That's all I wanted with rice.
Yeah.
Super easy, and they
Yeah.
just didn't. And
They,
it's
just
a
weren't,
side.
they weren't having it.
Yeah, there used to be a really good veggie heaven. It
What
was
did
like
they do? Like just rice a la carte and tofu a la carte?
yeah, with
And then
peanut
some
sauce.
peanut sauce.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
They just
and
weren't doing it.
Yeah, they were like,
Wow.
get the fuck out of here, honky. But
I don't think they use the. I don't think honk. I don't
they
think
definitely
do
said it.
Guilo.
No, but Veggie Heaven was the best vegan place. It's like all Asian themed, and it was all like fried tofu with brown sauce with broccoli. It was all like my favorite shit
Yeah.
because it was super plain, and it closed during the pandemic.
Rip.
Yep, everyone did like one of these set
Aw.
sail. Yep, it was very sad times. Now I don't know where to get Asian food except Michi ramen, but that's just
Yeah.
ramen. But they have good ass ramen.
Oh, actually, I have been there before. Yeah, and they're
We
alright.
get a Tatsuya a lot.
Yeah, that one's good too. It's just I don't like the way it's laid out. It's a
Like
little it's a little
inside?
hectic for me.
Yeah, it's very
Inside?
hectic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and
totally
it's even
agree
worse
with you.
now during the pandemic.
yeah.
Oh no, I
They have
totally
really
agree.
good. What was it? Broccoli or was it? They have
They've
something
got-
that's one of their appetizers that's really
Edamame?
fucking
They've
good.
got great sliders.
Yeah,
They're
the slider's
so
actually
good.
really good.
They're so good. That's all I get when I go there.
We were there not too long ago. But they're doing a really cool menu thing. Like a lot of places have to scan the QR code, which I love.
Me too. Let's keep
But
that.
this one, like you scan the code, but you could make an adjustment to your order from your phone, and it'll go to the kitchen.
Oh,
And it's like if you got your food, like oh shit, I forgot to order extra noodles. Like you just go back to the menu, add noodles, and then hit update order, and they'll get the ticket that says extra noodles in this area.
You know, here's
so you
what
don't
I.
have to flag down a server.
am I
Yeah.
getting ramen
Well,
after this?
here's-
Maybe.
Like they just sit you down, like here you go, here's your menu.
Yeah.
I'll see you when you're done. Maybe.
Well, here's the interesting thing about this. I totally love the technology too, but it really does make servers obsolete here pretty soon. Once all restaurants do that.
I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
so I also
Well, it's
don't go
like
out to eat.
they don't really have. It's more like hosts there at this point.
Yeah, no, you don't even. But eventually, you won't even need that. It'll just be pick an open table.
You know what my diet has been lately? Steel cut oats and a smoothie. That's all I eat every day.
Sounds terrible.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
sounds
been
like
very
hell.
bland.
That's so funny. I'm the complete opposite. Ever since because I basically lived in a construction zone for the last 7 months, so I just started getting used to ordering a bunch that I could have left over, so I didn't have to keep going out. So now everywhere I go, I just order at least 2 meals
Mm.
and just suspect.
I thought you had a kitchen now.
I do now. Yeah, I do.
So now you're so used to it. You're like, I don't need a kitchen anymore.
No, I can't afford that. No, it's just the concept of like now every time I go out, I'm just like, I want this and this and this, and maybe just bring a box.
I just need food. We need to finish this so we can finish
Yeah.
gaming so we can
Yeah.
go get food.
I
I mean,
agree.
we've been going for 2 hours, so
It's true.
about time to wrap up.
Man, who was it? Your friend that came into the stream last time, and
Mm-hmm.
we need them back
Yeah.
because
All we do is
it was
talk about
popping
food.
off.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just the whole stream was
gonna-
popping
yeah.
off whenever they had all their friends coming in.
Mm-hmm. Tell 'em
We
again.
also
Yeah.
Bribe them again.
Bribe McKay.
But yeah,
That's
Thanks
it.
for watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Ronnie.
I need a snack.
Yeah, thanks, Ronnie, if you're still in here.
I think he left a while ago.
Oh,
Probably.
no.
He's probably like, fuck this.
Stay tuned in our
Yeah.
continuing
games.
Outlast 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Is
Yeah,
that what
we're
we're doing?
giving up with the challenge. We'll address that.
Yeah.
In the thingy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're watching this after we're live, go ahead and subscribe. Give us some love.
Follow us. You can't subscribe yet. Just follow us.
Oh yeah, you can't subscribe yet.
We
we're
can
not
get there. We got a little
But you can
counter
help us
right
get there. You can
here.
even see the little thingy.
We should put our Patreon in our about us so people would click on that.
Oh,
Link
that's a
it.
great idea.
But
Phew,
that'll
they
happen
took my
after
idea.
the fact. All right, thanks for watching.
Yep.
See ya.